just say, I can share this with you. Even Matt has just given me a shrug and gone, I don't know what's happening.
This is.
Yeah, I love Tim. Everything's so fucking whimsical to him.
He's so
talks.
cool. Tim is amazing.
Given me a shrug and gone,
I've never really spoken to him much, but like he seems like really cool. But he's supported us with the Ren project, you know.
Oh yeah,
I love Tim.
Which is
everything's so fucking whimsical.
Not the Ren project.
Like, are you supporting us on the Ren project, Kiwi? Give us money. Give us money.
You better give us fucking money, bitch.
They still don't know what a red is.
Show what a Ren is.
It's a Luke.
Okay. Yeah, it's pretty much that
Oh,
thing.
the
Pretty much.
Luke.
Yeah, we're building a Luke.
Pretty much a whole new, Luke. Pretty much. Even though there's like two that's around. One is a new build. The other is the original. But we're making a whole new one.
The old one.
Wait, are you involved as well?
Yeah, I'm part of the group.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Have you not looked in the Facebook group? Have you not noticed I'm there?
Facebook group.
Oh, it's Sammy not added you yet.
I'm in the Discord group.
There's a Discord group.
Well, how the turntables.
Bruh, what the? No, Sammy.
Man.
No, you're not. No, you're not part of the members group of fucking Facebook. That's how I'm in it.
I'm not entirely sure if I am a member, but like, you know, my photo was in the thing they're gonna put in, like, you know, there's Tim Dunn looking like he's been caught, like.
Yeah.
Also, there was that guy who.
That guy?
You know.
Yeah, we know that guy.
His name on Twitter is Steamlant, and he posts some questionable shit. I say questionable, I mean racist.
Very racist.
Oh, which guy?
Yeah, that guy. Everybody sort of tried to stick him there, but he's given a lot of money to the project, so he sort of has to be.
Damn.
He's good friend. He's good mates with Sammy, so like, yeah.
Sammy doesn't. I can say this right now. Sammy does not like them.
Really?
No, big cats for you.
Yeah. Then I barely know any. Well, a lot of these. I was only there really associating with. That's Jodge. Then 85F Studios, Sammy, and that's Goldie.
Me, there's Goldie.
Oh, and John.
John.
Like they helped to set up the stand and everything. But then then there came time to get the photo taken, and then some of the randoms just showed up. I don't know who they were.
Love shittos.
Literally.
Okay, Doggo.
Yeah.
Shall we go Murglow?
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna head out then. I'll see you guys in a bit. Bye bye.
Bye all.
Bye.
Red Ward.
Hugo, enjoy the stream, please.
Alright. Right up. Oh my god, my Discord is acting really stupid. My Discord is really being dumb. Really done. My Discord is being really fucking stupid. Oh my god. Look at her butt. Oh my god. Look at her ass. I don't know if like the stream is working. I think it's working. I think it's working. I think it's working. Stream is cropped badly too. Nah, it's the thing is, like, I have the chat where the black space is. Alright, so welcome everyone to a fantastic faraway stream. Today, I said we're working on the Viaduct, but not really. We're working on the loop line. You might be saying, Yes, like we're making the loop line not as shitty, you know. Hello, hey, is that Cam Jones? Is that Cam the Jones? No way, I'm your biggest fan. Everyone say hi to Cam Jones, who is with us right now. I haven't talked to you since Audrey. How you been, my man? Alright, so now it's like today we're gonna pretty much do this, do all the spline work, you know, of the loop line, so it looks better and stuff. So I can pretty much confirm that the loop line is complete. Now it's just a matter of, you know, like working on the other side of the viaduct. But yeah, it's like there's still a lot of stuff, little finer details that needs to be done before I do that. So before we do the viaduct shit, we are gonna put splines all over the place and hope to God it works. This and then this. I've not been too bad, cheers, but how about you? I've been pretty good. The question is, who will run the loop line? Me. I'm gonna run the loop line. So I just talked to Sir Topham Hatt. He's gonna give me the loop line. So, yeah, get on my level. You wish you had a loop line all to yourself. How long is this fucking path? Jesus. I think it loops all the way back around. Yo, where's your special guest from last time? Who are you talking about? Well, I wanted my friends to be here, but I don't think they will. Like, they pretty much fucked off, so... Well, oh well. I think this needs to be straightened up. I heard that Tommy Soprano is also working on the loop line. He is. He really is. Can you believe it? He had kind of a high-pitched voice. High-pitched voice. Can't think of anything. Of anyone. Let's say. And it was when you talked about cartoons or whatever. Does he mean Eli? It's either Eli or like Soda World or something like that. Matt's, I swear to God. I swear to God. Welcome to Hugo Pretends That He's Funny for like 3 hours. Oh wait, never mind. Never mind, lol. Holy shit, there's a lot of trees blocking the path. I need to fix that. Let's fix that right now. Oh, the path does this. I forgot where this leads to, honestly. Are you gonna mention Bosher in the next part, Hugo? I'd rather not, to be honest. Because I want the blog videos to be fun, you know, and to not cause beef with anyone. Like, there was a lot of people that at Audrey, right? A lot of people that were cool, you know, that were cool to me, and a lot of people that are, you know, on the controversial side, I would say. But the thing is like, I didn't come to Audrey just to fight, you know. I came to have fun and to be with people like me, you know. You have a Bachman collection video when I don't care if it's 2 minutes long. Nah, I'm a real. I have like 3 Bachman Thomases and a Clarabelle, and yeah, that's about it. I don't have much, believe me. Jesus, this path is long. Alright, I think I'm trying to make like a fence. No, I think I'm gonna do another one of these. Why not? Yeah, I don't think talking about Boscher in this thing is a good idea. As much as I fucking hate his guts. Well, I don't hate him, it's just that he's... Man, I wish he didn't say that, honestly. Oop, the stream lagged a few seconds. Did it? Oh, fucking hell. My internet is not the best today. By the way, I hope you all enjoy the Tally Lim video. Next part is gonna be the Audrey Extravaganza, which is gonna be really fun. The thing, okay, I've been really struggling with editing as of late. I have Adobe Premiere, right? But it's like a pirated version that I downloaded from high school. And it doesn't want to work anymore. I don't know what's going on. It's like it works fine sometimes, but then sometimes it just refuses to open. I haven't watched the blocks yet, lol. Well, what are you waiting for? The Grounder Zone. What are you waiting for? Are you waiting for Nintendo to make them? Also, the Audrey blog was really nice. Thank you. Thank you, Eli. Thank you. What the fuck? What happened here? Oh, I see. There we go. I think he's here. I have 1 billion other Thomas videos to watch before I get to the blogs. Unforgivable. I will not forgive you. I will not forgive your ass. Need to watch my videos every day. For 10 years. Why am I talking like this? I don't know. Yo, how was the ABCDFG station? I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I mean ABCDFG station. What are you, Jackson 5? What are you, Jackson 5? What are you, there? Right. Right, mate. The Tally Flynn, the Fire Engine Railroad. Mats, are you okay? He's just saying things. He's just saying things. You mean Albert Granoan? Is that what he means? Yeah, it's Albert Granoan. Which, it's not hard to pronounce, I would say. It's fairly understandable. The station in the blog, Hugo, I'm dying. It's Albert Granoan, not ABC. Well, excuse me for not understanding, man. Like, Jesus. Fun fact, Flynn appeared in a millisecond in both Tobias and the Half Pariah and Arcane Merchant. I don't remember ever seeing them there. Nah, I think the Grail is bluffing. I think he bluffing. A bit of tongue twister. Once you got it, it's somewhat easy to say. I mean, most of them are understandable enough. Like Tawin Wharf, Pendre, Bringlass, Dolgok. I think Dolgok is a station, right? Like that's the one near the Viaduct. Yeah, it must be. And then there's Albert Granoan, and then the last one is like Nant Gwernal or some shit. Which we only went once in the entire trip. Like most of the station stops that we went was Albert Granoan and Tawin Wharf. Like I think we stopped at Dolgok like once at the Fordo Charter. We also have we went to the last station like once, and that's it, because there's not much there. I mean, it's only cool if you want to explore the quarries, but like we were warned like yeah, don't do that. Like unless you're gonna go with someone that's like, you know, knows what they're doing. And we were like, oh, okay. Although I wish I would have taken the time to explore the waterfall. Weirdly enough, we didn't went to the waterfall. Yo, do you watch The Unlucky Tug? I do. I recently watched his season 15 video. I thought it was pretty fun. No, like Flynn appeared during the fight scene in the Half Pariah, just chilling while the E2 shunting the trucks towards small tickets army. Oh, I see. Just because of the waterfall and Viaduct? Yeah, it's because of the waterfall and Viaduct, yeah. Well, I mean, when you have a waterfall and the Viaduct, like, okay, like, come on. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm gonna bury it. I need to put like more shrubs here, I feel. Albert Granola was pretty quaint though, like I would say. It's, you know, it's like when you look at it, it's not much, I know, but it's like I don't know, something about Albert Granola was really cool. I think might have been because our Airbnb was literally right next to it. Like we were in walking distance from Albert Granola station. A trend which started with the recent Unlucky Tug. Season 15 retrospective. There's people who hate the Unlucky Tug for some reason. Like, there was a bit where, like, everyone just shitting on him. But for absolutely, like, you know, nothing reasons. Like, oh, he said a fact wrong. He stated that I disagree with his opinion on Duck or whatever. Like, cancel him right now. Like, oh my god, people are so fucking bored on Twitter. I swear to Christ, you know. It's like, oh wow, the Unlucky Tug got a fact wrong. Or he disagreed with an opinion you have. Like, oh wow, what a monster, guys. Huh, well, like, man, he needs to be thrown in the slammer. Is the shitting on Lucky Tug a reference to Demon of Nowhere? I mean, I'd say, like, I don't know if that's a person who did that, but it's like, I think it's just a general thing within the fandom. Because I've seen a lot of people do them, like, maybe not just that person that you're talking about. Like, I've seen them like other users who have nothing better to do, you know? It's like, oh my god. Like, I remember when Unlucky Tug made a video, right? And the whole premise of the video was basically like making alternate bases to some of the Thomas characters. And he proposed that Emily should be changed to like another basis. I forgot what, right? But it wasn't a drastic change. It was just changing Emily's basis. Like, he never said anything about Emily's, like, gender or whatever. He never said anything bad about Emily. He just said, hey, I think Emily would be better if, like, if her basis was this, you know? And then Twitter, well, and some people on Twitter were like, it's, the Unlucky Tug is sexist or whatever, or misogynist, because he changed the Stirling single engine into another Stirling single engine. Wow. Wow. The ability that some people have to twist words, holy shit. Like, this hate on him is so fucking forced. I guess, like, if you're a YouTuber of any kind, you're gonna get, like, you're gonna get haters, like, I get that. Like, that's just part of being a YouTuber. You're gonna get, like, shit for no reason. But I feel like this is, like, a case where it's like, he's just a fucking guy. Making videos and his opinion on Thomas the Choo Choo Train is not that fucking serious, honestly. And then, you know, there was another time where he made a video about the restored Thomas episodes and, like, all the mistakes that were made, right? Which, to be fair, like, maybe he got some facts wrong about, like, how the restored versions work. Like, how do people, like, companies restore footage. Like, yeah, maybe he got some facts wrong. Like, who knows? But then there was some dumb motherfucker. I made this whole thread in the most snarky, sarcastic, unlikable way possible. Basically saying it like, this, like... He was, you know, you have to have read it, like, I don't even remember what he said, but the tone of it was so fucking, like, sarcastic. Where it's like, oh, listen here, you dumb fuck. This is not how restored episodes work. Like, maybe the effort in the video went to another part, blah, 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 blah. And everyone was like, bro, what the fuck? Like, Jesus. To be fair, I don't entirely agree with the Lucky Tug making Emily a Caledonian single, since there was only one of them. But that's his opinion. That's the thing. It's like, that's just his opinion. He never says that his opinions are facts. And, like, don't take everything he says seriously. I remember Demon of Nowhere throwing a fit on Tug's opinions on its streams. It was so weird. Why? Why? I don't know if it's jealousy or what, you know? Honestly. It's not me just glazing on Lucky Tug. It's just that I do think that he's a quality YouTuber, you know? Of course, I would never throw my hands into the fire for anyone. But, you know. You know what's another... Like, there's some people who just like to throw shit no matter what. Like, not everything that glitters is gold, I know. Like you, people are just not gonna like you for whatever reason. And that's fine, you know? If you don't like someone because, fuck it, you don't like him, you know? Sometimes you just don't have a reason why, you just don't like that person. I get it. I've had that sentiment too. But then there's that, and then there's being like a complete two-face about it. Like, doesn't matter if I throw shade at anyone, right? Does anyone remember, like, Choco? Ah, fuck that guy, honestly. I don't remember what that person's pronouns were. I don't want to fuck it up, but it's basically like, you know, he got into like a whole scuffle with the TSI team, which is funny because like, I remember like, he would used to shit talk a lot, you know? Just a lot on TSI, and I never got the reason why. It got to the point where I was legit thinking they might have been out of jealousy. And then it turned out that Choco was not a good person. Oh, you don't say? Like, I remember because like, it was the TSI stream when I announced that initially the iOS project. Like I remember like he was like in a server with us. He was, you know, like basically shit talking everyone. Like Sudden Rails, like he sucks. That stream was so fucking ass. The only part I liked was Hugo's, and that was because it was in Spanish, and I was like, oh, okay, thank you. It's like, I've had people, you know, shit talk me behind my back as well. It's not fun, but it's like, it happens, you know? It happens. Like, I've, like, in this fandom, throughout my 10 years in this fandom, roughly, I met some two-faced people. Some really, really two-faced people. People who only use me just to get stuff out of me, you know? And that always made me feel insecure in the past, because it got to the point where I didn't know if people really liked me as a person, as a guy to be around, or they were just pretending just to get stuff out of me, you know? Like, I started to feel like none of my friendships were genuine. And many of them were genuine. Like, I've been friends with people that for 8 years now. Like, those guys are great. Like, I love them as friends. But then there's some guys that were like, oh, okay, you only talk to me because of what I do, because I make routes, because I have this or that. And that was pretty fucked up. It's like people like, I felt, you know, a lot of times that I was being used, you know? Like, is this friendship genuine, or it's like, am I just a route machine for people? Like, I don't think, I felt that way about a lot of people. You know what's funny about those people? Those people that I always felt, you know, they, like, looking back, use me for stuff. It turned out that they're not good people. I know, right? Crazy, right? But it turned out that they're, you know, fuck those people. Like, honestly. It turned out that they were, you know, some of them were even flat out doing illegal shit. Like, it's like some of them act like, oh, Hugo, you're a good friend and stuff like that. But can I get your route? Can I get your route, Hugo? But then behind my back, like, they were, just shit-talking me, They were, making fun of me behind my back. Like, making fun of my weaknesses and shit. I don't know, but it's like, if there's anything good that came out of that, is that it made me make a less gullible person online. And not that I have trust issues with anyone, it's just that I feel like this really helped me to choose my friendships better. And to keep on the lookout for guys that are, keep away from, friendships that are not gonna do you any harm. Like, that are gonna do you more harm than good. Like, I used to be part of a friend group who were just downright awful people. Downright despicable fucking people, like, honestly. Like, those individuals, I remember they had a folder of every single one of them, of, like, pictures of them saying, like, slurs and shit, just in case, like, some of them ratted them out. As a way of saying, oh, you posted a picture of me saying the N-word? Well, you're coming down with me. What kind of a fucking friend group was that? Where you have, like, a folder of your friends saying despicable shit. As a, like, it's like a fucking missile, to throw at them. In case they rat you out. Holy shit. And I remember one of them was, the main leader of the group or whatever. I remember that guy. I was, gullible, and someone led me to believe that a certain behind-the-scenes picture was real. But it wasn't, and and I believed in that person that picture was real, but it's like, it wasn't. And, it's like, that was on me. That was on me because, I shouldn't have believed that person, but I did. And it's like, I got clowned on, yeah, whatever. I remember, like, the leader of that group basically told me that I was the next Turtles and Thomas, and that my reputation will never be the same again after this. Like, yeah, Hugo, I'm sorry, Hugo, but I don't think your reputation is gonna be the same again. Like, I think you need to change names and move towns and shit. Like, people are gonna make fun of you for the rest of your life for this. And it was such a nothing drama in the grand scheme of things. Like, oh, the picture I trusted, like, didn't, like, turned out it wasn't true. Like, oh, wow. Wow, lock me in, guys. But no, he really was insistent that, I was done for, Like, I can never recover from this. And he told me this in DMs. And I pretty much, just to get him off my back, because I was so stressed out of my mind with this. Pretty much just had to say, okay, yeah, whatever. Turns out, and look how the fucking tables have turned. Because I'm still here. I went to an event filled to the brim with Thomas fans, where I had a lovely time. And meanwhile, this fucking person is fucking cancelled online, and he doesn't dare to come back, Because he was a despicable fucking person, honestly. All of that fucking friend group was a despicable people, Looking back. But anyway, I haven't read the chat, holy shit. That's really annoying. Chocolate, no. Disgusting. Come on, Item fan, exactly. Get this. Oh, yeah. Is Hugo indirectly talking about me? Nah, Mats, you're okay. Don't worry. Yes. No, Paramount, don't be mean. Hugo, you're great. The second best Mexican I know. Who's the first? You got any plans for future videos? I have a lot of plans, actually, for 2026. So yeah. Parasocial relationships. Yeah, exactly. Hugo, I got a question. Do you like cars or NASCAR? No. I was never a fan of, NASCAR. Everything that I know about NASCAR was Emp Lemon's videos. Has anyone seen Emp Lemon's videos? I think they're really fun. Like, he made a video about Dale Earnhardt and his life. And he made another video where of NASCAR drivers, like, getting revenge on each other. It was really interesting watch. But no, I was never really into cars. I was more of a train guy. I don't know if you can tell. Oh my god, he was talking about me. I'm flattered. Nah. LMAO, I'm good. LMAO. You were fun to hang out with Audrey, Hugo. Like, genuinely fun. Ah, thank you, T-Jock. Thank you. I'm with T-Jock here, T-Jock. Ellie, you were okay at Audrey. Just man. Yeah, Hugo definitely getting clown for that. Hugo's what? What is it? What? Hi, Hugo. We love you. I love you too, people. Hugo, finna start making fucking Earl Mexican's tales or something similar to Turtles Earls. Yeah, it's like, I don't know what he's on about. I think that because that friend group, like, really fucking hated Turtles and Thomas. To be fair, I hate him too, but still. Like, I don't know, like, they were really implying that, you know, I was gonna be the next Turtles and Thomas. Like, oh my god, I can never recover from this. This oopsie daisy, like, wow, Hugo, your career is done for, you know? Look at me. Look at me. Like, I'm making videos, I'm making routes, you know, having fun, and meanwhile, these fucking people are, you know, I don't know where the fuck they're at, honestly. They got fucking sent to the rat hole where they belong, honestly. In the fucking sewers, honestly. Fucking pieces of shit. Friday, Quarry 13. If I ever see any engines, I might be interested. You were not a FN of NASCAR. Nah, I wasn't a fan of NASCAR growing up. You know what I was a fan of, though? And I still am. I'm a fan of trains. Get me a good train, and I'm gonna be like, man. That's a great train. You know it's a good day when Hugo uploads. Exactly, that's what everyone's motto should be, honestly. Sorry for this little rant, I just didn't feel like I needed to rant about shit. Having fun with dumb talking trains is the life. I know, right? It feels so good. Like, how can you not look at trains and just go, fuck yeah, you know? Fuck yeah, that's cool, that's awesome. Where I need more fences. Trains are pretty cool, I guess. You only guess that? Wow. It's like the time the vegan teacher compared a baby eating a steak to eating someone's what? Like, vegans. I don't have anything against vegans. Like, vegans that are cool, you know, that are chill. But, you know, there is a stereotype that vegans will not shut the fuck up. Which, I get the purpose, you know, like, maybe what they're saying is true. That, you know, it's unethical to eat animals, but it's, you know, I think their approach to getting that message across is totally wrong. Because I feel like some of them it all comes to a matter of respect. Like, I think you can convince someone to do anything, or like convince them into your ideology, as long as how you frame it. You know? Like, but the problem with some people is that they claim that you're stupid for believing in something, and you're not. You just have a different opinion from them. But it's like, you can tell when someone is just being like, oh, I'm morally superior to you because I'm this and you're that, you know? Literally hours of fun with Hugo. I know, right? How did your trip to England influence how you route build? Watching the series and really enjoying, and then editing. Ah, thank you, man. Well, I have a different perspective of how England is. Being there firsthand, is that I think it's a problem. I think it's like they're seeing it online in pictures, and then there's, you know, seeing it with your eyes. And now that I've seen it with my eyes, I feel like I have like a more of what it takes to, you know, do this sort of projects, you know. It was really fun, I gotta say. Like, it got me like a lot of interesting ideas for routes and stuff. Because all throughout my life I lived through in a desert. Like that's the sort of scenery I'm used to. Just like cactuses and shit. Guys, we're forcing Hugo to become vegan 2026. Nah, my fat ass could never. I'm sorry. Like this is gonna offend some people. Well, not offend, but hot take. But like I like eating meat. I like chicken. I like steak. I like animal-based products, and I always will. If it's unethical, well, I don't care. Honestly. What about dumb talking people like me? Nah, don't worry, Eli. We're already used to your dumb shit. Nah, okay, that was mean. I'm sorry, Eli. Nah, you're cool. You're also used to the yellow lighting. Oh yeah, of course. Like when I left Mexico, and the yellow filter started to disappear from my eyes, I was like, what the fuck? What do you mean everything is not in piss yellow? You're telling me that the rest of the world doesn't see the world in yellow? Get out of here. Well, they should. What's the UK? You see, the UK is a funny place. It's funny because there's funny people, and it's a place where there's trains, and where this blue train with a face comes from, and there's people, and there's people, and there's people. The food is terrible, I will say that. But other from that, it was okay. I mean, I like the weather. Yeah, it's like cold and gray and depressing, but it's I'll take that because I'm used to sunny skies. And I'm used to where the sun here is scorching hot on the summers. Like scorching hot, and so having rainy weather, to me it's a blessing. Like if it's raining, like when I'm at the flea market, I'm like, wow, today's a good day, The Mexico Iowa is just piss yellow baseboard. Don't forget the cactus. Don't forget the cactuses. I remember my friend Doggo was surprised that I had a Costco near me. I was like, wow, Hugo, you have a Costco? I'm like, yeah. And I was telling him a story of that I got sick while eating a chicken bake from Costco. And Doggo's only takeaway was like, wow, Hugo, you have a Costco? No way. He's like, yeah, Doggo. Mexico has cities and shit. Has malls, has roads and shit, has highways, like, we have civilizations, man, like, come on. UK has cool trains and ass food. Exactly. That should be their motto. We have cool trains and ass food. Like, if you want food, just go to somewhere else. I heard that France food is also terrible. No, okay, I've heard both. I've heard that France's food is really good, like some of the best in the world. And then I heard that from others that it's the biggest piece of dog shit ever. I don't know what to believe, honestly. I've never been to France. So I don't know what to believe. What do I believe in? People who don't know about other places of the world are missing out. I know, right? I mean, there's people, there's people who don't travel for circumstance, That's sad, because I feel like, should be a world right for you to travel at least once a year, I feel. You just not had English food done properly. Nothing beats a home-cooked full English. Well, you see, T-Jock, I sort of had that at our hotel room in London. The same hotel where Kiwi gave me the Duke's tenders or whatever. The Dukes or whatever. It was like eggs, fried beans, not even fried. They're like beans, but with some sort of, you know, gravy sauce or something like that. They're like sweet. It's totally different from what we see here. You just calling all engines as weather. Oh man. Did you see the Great Discovery Black Friday reel? No. I have not. Who the fuck? Alright, sorry. That's just a fan thing. Okay. Don't tell me it's gonna be like those Mario 64 edits where it's like haunted and shit. Remember those? Where it's like the pre-built beta of Mario 64. Well, to be fair, those betas were kind of cool. Like some of them were like, huh, man, they're creepy. They're creepy. The Great Discovery Black Friday reel is something a user Sammy Clark made. What a funny name. The Black Friday reel. Thoughts on the dinosaur park from season 18? I think it's a shit idea. I've never been a fan of dinosaurs. Never in my life. Not anything against dinosaurs or people who like dinosaurs, just that I don't care about dinosaurs. That's the least thing I care. And it's like when I saw Thomas and dinosaurs were coming a thing, I was like, oh, okay. Wow, Mattel, you're really running out of ideas. I think it's part of the reason why I don't really care about Tale of the Brave. I mean, don't get me wrong, like, Tale of the Brave was good, but it was like, I don't know, I always felt like that special was fucking corny, you know? Of course hotel food sucks, Hugo, because they're used cheap food, but next time you're here, I'll make you a proper full English with dessert, sausage, and bacon. Well, maybe, yeah, okay, I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. We did went to a lot of shitty places to eat, so maybe I'm judging, you know, British food unfairly. But it's just that, understand, like, I'm from Mexico, and I'm used to eating good, you know? My palate I have a better sense of palate and taste, you know? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Not even Walk the Dinosaur song? No. I mean, it's a good song, you know? It's just that I don't know. I'm not really interested in dinosaurs. Ah, sí, está bien. Está bien. If you think the Dino Park is a terrible idea, complain to Sir Robert Norrenby. Yeah, I'm gonna send him an email and be like, "Hey, Sir Robert, yeah, I'm not a fan of your dinosaur park. I think it was really shitty, and yeah, get rid of it." Dinosaurs and trains. No, wait. I think I skipped a couple. Hugo, not liking dinosaurs. You are mean and should be cancelled. Not if I cancel you first. No, you can't cancel me. I have screenshots of every single one of you saying the N-word, just in case, you know. And if not, I'll make them up. Just kidding. I don't remember Tale of the Brave being corny. Well, I find it corny, personally. Because I feel like Percy's and the Gators thing, where it's like, I don't know. It's like, I get what they were going for, you know, of Thomas and Percy's friendship being tested. But it's like, I don't know. It's like, I think it came out a bit corny, like, for my taste. A Soda's Legend of the Lost Treasure worth the hype? I think, okay, I think it's a good Thomas and Friends special, but that's about it. Like, I don't think it's high art. I don't think it's like as good as season 5, because boy, let me tell you about season 5. If you know, you know. Have you played old Thomas stuff? How old? Like, you mean what, video games? If so, video games. I had, when I was a kid, I had 2 games on PC. One was Trouble on the Tracks, and the other one was Railway Adventures. And they were peak, honestly. Especially Railway Adventures. Like, I had, like, hours of fun with that one. Like, I feel like, in terms of Thomas video games, which are, they're not that many, like, most of them kind of suck, but I feel like that's the one where I'm like, okay, yeah, that one's great. That one's an experience. Parents talking moment. Yeah, sorry. Hugo's palate is just chili and tortillas and other stereotypical Mexican food, but they're good though. I think my mom makes the best enchiladas, like, ever. I wouldn't have enchiladas if they're not for my mom, honestly. Damn, Autotext. It's just based on. Tell up the Brave is based on. Maybe I need to give that, like, a special, a rewatch. Because I might be real, I haven't watched it since it came out. Pretty much. Hugo, all roads lead to Femboy. I don't think all roads lead to Femboy. Robo Hunter. I don't think that's the case. Like, Call Me Crazy. I don't know. Do you hate Peggy the Pig from Bad Writers Alumini channel? I don't know who the fuck that is. I personally feel the Let Me Tell You About Season 5 meme feels like it's ran off the ground now. I mean, either, like, it also alone has run its course, like, long ago, but I'm still gonna reference them, because, I don't know, I still find Alone funny. I personally still find it fucking funny, fucking hilarious, actually. Like, the fact that Soda Workshop's closed because of that, like, holy shit, that's comedy gold in my opinion. Like, and on my birthday, too. Like, like, you know what I mean? AI generated video Hugo saying the no word leaked. Oh my god, if someone does that, I swear. Can we stop talking about Let Me Tell You About Season 5? No, actually. I think we should talk about that more. I think the reason why I make I'm okay with making a lot of Alone jokes is because I was friends at one point with Scarloy Reneas, and I remember the fucking asshole he used to be. So maybe it's just my way of coping, of, like, saying, like, fuck that asshole, I don't know. Hugo, you used plug-and-play music in the first time. I'm so proud of you. Thank you. I think it was your suggestion. Like, I saw your comment, and I was like... Because I forgot about the plug-and-play. I've told you the story before, right? Of the person who bought all the plug-and-plays from the Walgreens, and they couldn't... So, I wasn't able to buy it. If there's any reason to hate, you know, like, resellers, I think it's that. Like, thanks to them, I could have been playing Peak, you know? Hugo, Billy, what are you waffling about? Lol. Hugo eats his burrito sideways. Nah, I'm gonna ban you for that. That's such a white thing, I'm sorry. Eating burritos sideways, or eating burritos with a fork. Like, I don't want to judge, but I will. Like, okay, that was mean. The funny Thomas fan who makes Bachman videos. That doesn't answer my question. Let me tell you about James Fan 1991. Who the fuck is that? Scarloy Renes is not Stunks. No, he's not Stunks. He's the opposite of Stunks. Holy fucking shit. Everyone has had a horror story about that guy. It was amazing. Everyone had a fucking horror story. Or like of that motherfucker. Motherfucker was telling me about his, sexual escapades when I was... Actually, yeah, holy shit. No, not sexual escapades. Like, he once told me that... he wanted to, date this girl on his college campus. But then this girl pretty much blue-balled him. And then started making out with another guy in another room. The fact that I know that... The fact that I fucking know that about him, and now I'm telling all of you. It's like, this is private information, but I don't fucking care. Like, he was a cunt. Like, Plug and Play Thomas music is hella underrated. It is. It's really good. Theory time. The reason Tatmar went wrong is because they had to change narrators. Well, there's a lot more reasons why I feel that the movie sucks. I actually interacted with him before the whole Sword Workshop situation, and it feels bleh looking back now. He was just a black person, honestly. Like, all around. Alright, I might get to word on Hugo saying the no word. Mats, don't do that. No, please. Like, stop it. Please, actually. Do not. Hola, Hugo. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Mi buen hombre. Who's Scarloy Renes? Oh. How do we tell him? How do we tell him, boys? James Fan 1901 is a sprite YouTuber who used to watch when I was younger and predicted that Emily was going to be NWR number 12. Well, that was a common thing, I remember, in the fandom. Like, everyone in the fandom pretty much considered her to be the number 12. I don't know why the show, like, took so long to do that, like, actually. Like, I remember, like, an old, really old, Diesel D199 video. Where, that was part of the joke in one of them, where it's like, Emily doesn't have a number when she should. Wait, he told you he got neutered? Willingly? Yep. And he was like, oh, this fucking bitch. And I was like, oh my god. Scarloy Renes. Connor. My god, man. Why the fuck are you telling me this? If that happened to me, I would keep that shit to myself forever. Opinions on the TTT YouTuber James is here. I've seen these videos. I think they're pretty fun. Yeah, they're really good. Having Lily and Patch be telling kids the story implies they made up the story to entertain their kids using people and engines they know. I see what you're thinking. Now you're thinking. Do you know the Thomas creepypasta Thomas and the Children? Yeah, and it's not very good. I don't think there has been a single good creepypasta. And all the good ones have been run to the ground so much. Like, not to be a boomer. A Gen Z boomer, I know, but it's like... Back in my day, creepypastas used to be special. You know why they used to be special? Because I used to be 12 years old back in the day. And now I'm not 12 years old. So it's the creepypasta's fault that I'm not getting scared by them. No, but really, it's like... I feel like creepypastas, when they were new, like, they were, like a interesting concept, Basically, like, like internet urban legends, or horror stories. I thought they were really entertaining. But then, over time, everyone started fucking making them. And the writing quality got fucking worse and worse. It's like, all of them were the fucking same shit. Like, I bought this fake DVD off a flea market from some weird guy, and then the DVD had like haunted imagery, like, oh, bloodish eyes. Oh, the game killed my family. That's not original, man. Like, come on. What if they brought back Thomas Land to America? Or if they brought it to Mexico? If they bring it to Mexico, I'm gonna be the first in line. I would love... The thing is, Thomas itself is not popular in Mexico. It's just not. It's popular in America. It's really popular in America. And I would argue that it's still popular. You know what I've noticed? Thomas is popular, most popular, I would say, in countries where railroads are such a big part of their culture, you know? Or like, if it seems like the more railroads a country has, the more Thomas is successful there. Which makes sense, right? Because, you know, trains and shit. Think about it. The UK, they invented the train for one. So having Thomas being like a popular franchise there makes sense. Especially because, you know, Thomas is a British property. So it makes sense that it's popular there. America is loaded with, you know, like historical trains as well. Like railroads pretty much build the country, you know? And there's a big train culture in America as well. So Thomas is also successful there. Canada, well, I guess Canada, but Canada's, you know, the USA 2.0. It's kind of the same. Japan is littered with bullet trains. Like, and Thomas is fucking huge there. I would argue that they love it more than England, honestly. Australia, I don't know how big Australia railroads are. I think they're pretty big as well. But yeah, it also has a lot of success there, you know. So yeah, it's like Thomas, you know, there's railways in Mexico. Yeah, yes, there's railways here. I'm not saying that there isn't any. But Thomas just never could break in Mexico or most of Latin America, honestly. But there are, you know, Latin American Thomas fans. They exist, like me. But there's a lot of it, and it's pretty big, you know. Like I've seen a lot of people who like Thomas here. That's pretty awesome. Oh my god, my throat. The new creepypastas and our ARGs and VHS tape videos. Yeah, I would argue that it was fun for one story, and then it just became Sonic hanging himself in a glitch game, and then the kid killed a family. Oh my god, you just reminded me. I think one of the shittiest ones that I've seen, which I literally had to, you know, question if it was, you know, like a legit creepypasta or just something someone wrote for laughs. It was a creepypasta based on Minesweeper. And the whole context of it was this kid plays Minesweeper on his computer and then wins, right? And every time you win, you get a smiling face. But instead of a smiling face, he got a fucking sad face for some reason. And he killed his entire fucking family and just, you know, fucking started stabbing himself and threw the computer out the window. It was so stupid. I was fucking laughing. If the idea of the story being fictional in the universe isn't established, adults think, okay, this is a show where magic exists, therefore this is a show for babies. I mean, I've seen this argument before that Tatmar somehow ruined the perception of Thomas. I've seen it before because it comes from people who are not smart. Okay, I shouldn't say that. It comes from people who, you know, want to blame all of the show's problems, and that's why they're not taken seriously on Tatmar, right? And it stems from Britt Allcroft ruined Thomas because she made Tatmar, and then Thomas was sold to Hit, and blah 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 blah. It comes from that. I'm gonna be real. I don't know where the fuck people got this idea from, that Thomas was a respected franchise, like, all over the world. Like, I'm not saying respected as, like, you know, people don't take it seriously, but it's like people have this perception that, you know, people knew that Thomas wasn't just for kids. Like, because the classic series was so good, right? But then Tatmer came out, and everyone was like, holy shit, this shit was for babies? All along? Get the fuck out of here with this shit. Get the fuck out of here. And then Thomas was just never the same for that. It's like, where the fuck did they get that argument from? Because from my perspective, Thomas has always been seen and treated as a baby show by the general public. It's the baby show to watch if your children is into trains. That's Thomas's role in society, really. I'm not saying that you can't like Thomas if you're an adult. That you can, and that's awesome that Thomas has like such a huge adult fan base. But let's be real, people. This is a show for fucking babies. It's always been a show for babies. It would always be a show for babies. I remember someone tweeted, right? Something like, oh, what's your Thomas's hot take, you know, or like opinions we don't judge, or something like that. And I casually tweeted, Thomas is for babies. Always has, always will be. You know, my Twitter exploded with kids being like, oh no, you can't just say that. It's not for babies. It's not Barney the Dinosaur babies. It's like calling it a baby show is disingenuous, Hugo. Like, it's not. It wasn't just for babies. It was for general audiences. They always hit you with that shit. General audiences. You know what general audiences mean? It means that children is made for children, but adults can enjoy it as well. Which I think is what they mean. Yeah, but it's just that, you know. The average adult doesn't care if there's no breakmans in season 16. The average adult doesn't care if the latest Thomas seasons are not good. The average adult doesn't care if All Engines Go exists, is what I mean, right? The ones that should care, and the ones that, you know, should be watching the show, and the ones that Mattel should be catering to at the end of the day, is not us. It's not us grown-ass autistic Thomas fans. It's babies. It's children. It's the age demographic, you know? Like, there was an era where, you know, the show became fan-conscious, and they started, you know, throwing, you know, making callbacks and stuff, and bringing back classic characters and classic themes and whatever. That was cool. Don't get me wrong. But at the end of the day, I know that I'm not the target demographic for the show. I'm never gonna be the target demographic again because I'm grown up. And it's, I don't know, that's okay, but I still like Thomas, you know, I still enjoy it, and I care about Thomas's success, you know, because, you know, I don't know, I just want children to, you know, enjoy what I enjoyed at the end of the day, you know. I don't know, maybe I'm just talking out of my ass. This is what you all come to see, right? Just me talking about my ass about stupid shit, right? At the end of the day. Look, there's plenty of reasons Thomas has devolved. This was just one of the many reasons. But devolved in what way? If you want to argue about the show's quality and the writing, like, go ahead, but at the end of the day, it's still pretty good children's entertainment. You know? Even the worst Thomas seasons, like, if it can entertain a child, I think it succeeded enough. You know, I don't know. They filmed the whole night train sequence for Tatmar. I know that's because there's deleted scenes of Teen Beach. Oh, I saw that. Man, I really want to work on a Tatmar iOS. I really want to work. It's just that I'm gonna wait until I'm gonna wait a little bit until the Tatmar cut is like a bit more defined, because the project is kind of, like, you know, a bit slow at the moment. Kids need to cope and seethe. I know, right? Thomas has always been for children, but it's just Tatmar changed the public perception that Thomas is seen as something to be mocked at. Again, I don't think Tatmar magically did this, you know? It's like, It's like, I don't know, where did everyone get that argument? That Thomas was a disrespected franchise by the general public before Tatmar. Did they read it from an article, or did they read it from where did you got from? Because I truly believe that it's an argument that Thomas fandom made up, pulled out of their ass to justify why the latest seasons suck. But it's a miracle because the Tidbit Biz shot more deleted night shots. That means the Night Train song has to be in the March 2000 cut. No, not really. I don't know about anything about the cuts, man. Like, there's 1,000 fucking cuts of that movie. It's hard to keep track of, honestly. Hugo streams and rants and other stories. Exactly. It was meant to focus on Thomas and Percy pulling the mail train. I love season 16. I think it's alright. Season 6, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 are my most nostalgic Thomas seasons. That's great. Early 2000s internet mocking Thomas. I guess, the most I can see is that having, an A-list cast such as Alec Baldwin and Peter Fonda in the movie might be a little funny for such a baby movie, but that's about it. But, that's the thing, like, I think Thomas has always been a baby show in the public's eye, Ever since it came in the US, it came out in England, always, What I'm saying is that it isn't directly Brett's fault that Tatmar was trash fire. It was more caused by the ambassadors requested to be cut. That's true, yeah. I can tell that, Brett got really influenced by these people, by these, board of directors, if you will, who, try to make changes to this movie. It's sad that they didn't let her make the movie that she wanted, Like, these producers came in and just they tried to make it work, but made a bigger mess at the end, and Brett got all the blame for it, But I find it funny, grown-ass adults will defend watching Sesame Street as an adult, but for some reason liking a dumb talking train show as an adult is too far and needs to be clowned on. I hate it too. I've also seen that, and it's fucking stupid. Like, it's ridiculous. It's one thing being judged by someone who doesn't understand why you would be watching a baby show of any kind. I guess like a normie. There's that, and then there's being clowned on by someone who watches fucking My Little Pony or Bluey or some another children's property like that and calls you a stupid for liking a dumb talking show. Sir, you and I are not different in any way. I think we're pretty fucking similar if we get to the down things, That would be a perfect chance to add Night Train song. The fact that we didn't get Night Train in the movie, I guess they thought it wouldn't add that much, story-wise. I don't know. My most nostalgic for me is none of them. I never really watched Thomas the Tank Engine as a kid, but I've been collecting toys for a while. That's interesting. Oh, my throat. Tatmar flopped because people expected to be something it was never going to be. At the end of the day, these people only care if it's something is successful. They don't really care about making a quality product. They just want, to return that to get that return investment, But honestly, I feel like Britt Allcroft should have listened less to these people. I think she was a bit too trusting on these people. I think what I meant to say is that the general public sees Thomas as a children's show that isn't high quality for children's show standards. There's people who do, like us, but yeah, I see it. There's, I don't know, it's like, you're always gonna be judged for, for anything, really. Because people fucking suck that way, you're gonna be judged no matter what. If you do this, if you do that, people are gonna think you're weird, people are gonna think you're this and that. So, to that I say, fuck those people. Live however the fuck you want to live life. Do not give a shit what other people think of you. Live authentically, be yourself. Like whatever you want. Collect whatever you want. You want to collect Bluey stuff? Go for it. You want to collect cars? Go for it. You want to collect Transformers? Go for it. You want to collect Thomas? Go for it, man. What's stopping you? If people are giving you a hard time just for liking something, even if it's your parents, the people who, you know, who should be supporting you in this kind of stuff, I think you totally have the right to tell them to piss off. And don't worry, you have my full permission to tell anyone who doesn't understand you to fuck off. You have my full permission. Don't be afraid. Tell them to piss off and tell them to suck your dick, you know? The fuck they're gonna do? Cry? Night Train was probably dropped between the original script and the rough draft. There is no possible indication it would have been in the 2000 original cut. Yeah, I always had the idea that it was cut really early on. That and also anything with George, pretty much. Are you aware that Abby Grant is transphobic? I heard of that. Listen, I think you can disagree. Obviously, you can disagree with, you know, someone's takes on this sort of stuff, you know. And I disagree with Abby Grant. Like, I don't like Abby Grant's opinions on trans issues, you know. I think they're really stupid, you know. But, yeah, she might be transphobic, but it's like, you know, I don't want you, you know, still judge, I don't know. And I say, like, oh, you can't enjoy something because, you know, this person is this or that. I don't know. I don't know. It's like it's a double-edged sword, you know. But yes, like I don't like Abby Grant being transphobic. Yes, like I don't think that's good, you know. But that's all I'm willing to say, really. Like, yeah. But yeah, it's not a good look for a Thomas writer. Yeah, I know, but yeah. I will say this though. I mean, I've seen people, or heard of people, you know, like some popular Thomas YouTubers, you know, like making jokes of Abby Grant, because apparently Abby Grant had a hard life. Not to, it doesn't excuse anything she did, like anything of her opinions, I know. But she had a hard life and she got, you know, sexually assaulted, pretty much. And that, I think she explains it in her book. And there's been Thomas fans who are making fun of that, of a person being sexually assaulted just because Abby Grant has been transphobic. And yes, listen, as much as you can disagree with someone on this sort of stuff, like I wouldn't wish anyone any harm, honestly. I don't know, maybe I'm just wrong in saying this. I don't fucking know. Favorite Tomy item. Favorite Tomy item. Oh, I have one. The Steam Along Thomas. That shit was great. I have 3 Steam Along Thomases and none of them work. Can you believe it? Can you fucking believe it? Holy shit. Tadmar, people dislike it because it ruined the franchise. Misty Island, people dislike it because it wasn't actually fucking awful. Not just awful, but it's like, I don't know, I find the moral of the movie really muffled. Because Thomas was really rude to Diesel in that one scene. And the movie acts as like Thomas was in the right for like saying that. When it's a really weird scene. Really. Like, oh, he means a really useful steamy. You'll never be that. Like, that's actually really mean. Like, Diesel was actually trying to help, you know? Like, that's the only Thomas production I can say, like, the moral is kind of fucked. You know? Maybe Day of the Diesels as well. My favorite Tomy item is no clear Henry. I think I've seen that. I think I've seen that. Thoughts on Fiery Flynn? I think he's goofy as fuck. I've never liked his design. I've never liked that character. I don't like Flynn. I've had this position ever since I was a kid. I don't like Flynn. I just don't like him. I think it's a dumb concept, to be honest. Not to complain about realism and shit, but it's like, I don't know, it's just that I feel like his design is way too goofy. I don't know. Misty Island is just uncomfortably racist for no reason. I know, right? Blue Mountain Mystery, The Great Discovery are my favorite Thomas films. I would say The Great Discovery. I think The Great Discovery is a bit better, in my opinion. I think it's the best thing that Hit Entertainment produced, to be honest. The Great Race was straight up a musical. Yep, it was a musical. And the songs were okay. I have nothing against the songs, really. Thomas saying diesels can be devious and Daily Diesels is stupid because bro literally worked with Daisy and Mavis on your branch line. Yeah, I don't understand what the fuck he meant by that. I don't understand because, you know, the Hit era, and by extension the CGI as well, like, they always pin you this idea that diesels are mean and rude no matter what. And all the steam engines just pretty much distrust any, like, any diesel they come across, you know? But then, in other episodes, they're like, oh, hi Mavis, how you doing? It's like, it's so inconsistent, you know? It's like racist, but only with certain, like, diesels. I guess it's like, oh, you're one of the good ones, maybe. I don't know. Pierce Brosnan is low-key underrated as a narrator in The Great Discovery. Having him as a narrator was really interesting, in my opinion. I mean, as a kid, I didn't know who he was, but I knew that he was important, you know? Fiery Flynn, the episode formed the 15th series. Holy shit. Oh, that. Okay. Oh my god. That and Wonky Whistle were like the poster boys for the fandom. Because I remember, like, around the time they came out and season 15 came out, like, I wasn't in the fandom. I was like an outsider. But I did watch, like, YouTube videos about it. Holy shit, everyone hated Wonky Whistle when it came out. It was blasted by everyone. I don't know if anyone remembers this, but the writer who wrote that episode, like Neil something, actually had to apologize on someone's comment, on someone's video, about trashing the episode. Like, he actually, like, got to see, you know, the backlash that episode got. Thomas saying diesels can be... no, I wrote that, sorry. You mean CGI as nitrogen era? Yeah. Well, I should specify, shouldn't I? Because the thing is, like, call me old school, but, like, I remember when the CGI era was just the nitrogen era, you know? Like, that was just a thing, but it's not the case anymore, I know, because, you know, Mattel and shit. And ARC. Man, it's weird to me that, you know, we can buy this shit in eras now. Holy shit, I'm old. Neil Ben. Yeah, Neil Ben. Like, he actually, like, you know, commented on someone's video, like, apologizing for writing the episode. Wonky Whistle was Neil Ben's only Thomas episode he ever wrote. Oh my god. There's no way. I feel bad for him. RSPCA should have seen Wonky Whistle. They won't be happy about the animals being scarred off. I don't know what the fuck the RSPCA... Is that like PETA? I only know PETA. Because they're really obnoxious as a company, you know? Thoughts on the new Dustin short? I think it's really interesting that they released it. Why now? I don't know, but better late than never, I guess. I don't know. I recently found one of the Dustin books at a flea market, now that I think of it. No, it wasn't a flea market, it was a Sabres. But Hugo, we can't have great areas in baby storylines. Everything needs to be black and white. Oh yeah, my bad, G. My bad. Oh my god. Thoughts on the new Dustin show? I already read that, sorry. I personally think that grouping CGI into one era is silly. No, it's like we cannot do that. We don't do this with the model series. We have eras for the model series. There's Clearwater era, Brett Outcroft Company era, Ghislaine era, Hit Entertainment era. It's like we have different eras for the model series. Like we need to have different eras for the CGI. Let's say they were made by different companies as well. I think Neil Benn should be brought up into write a true Thomas ep, make up for Wonky Whistle. That would be interesting, but like, you know, I don't think he would ever want to work for Thomas again after this. I mean, I don't think it was his fault necessarily. This is the Nitrogen era, and like it's pretty clear to me that they had a template for all the stories that they refused, you know, to deviate from. It's not so much his fault, it's just corporate meddling, unfortunately, for a lot of these things. I guarantee you the Sharon Miller specials would have been way better if Hit Entertainment didn't, you know, fucking meddle with them all the time. I think, like, for what she did, I think she did the best she could, to be honest. It's just that I feel bad for her because, you know, she was... When the CGI series was, like, you know, new and the episodes were coming out, she became, like, the poster boy. And everyone started to blame all of Thomas's problems on her. I guess because, you know, she was the head writer, you know? But I don't think she deserved any of the shit takes that the Thomas fandom had at the time with her. They were really fucking mean, honestly. They kept calling her a bitch and shit, like, oh, these evil women destroying Thomas. Like, no. She's just an intern that's probably being underpaid by Hit Entertainment to make some fucking episodes. It's like, no, I don't think Sharon Miller is this, like, evil entity who's trying to ruin Thomas for some reason. Oh my god, the fandom's fucking stupid. Sometimes. People don't have that opinion anymore because, you know, people realize that, holy shit, like, okay, it's not just your fault. It's like that the problems of something cannot rely on one person. Like, a project is a collaborative effort, you know? If you want to blame someone, blame the corporation, Hit Entertainment. Don't blame this poor writer who, yeah, she might have not written the best thing ever, but it's like, okay. But do you really have to call her a bitch over it? Like, come on. It's kind of funny how Neil Benn named after two Thomas characters. Oh yeah. Just pop Percy Saves the Day into the DVD player. That's awesome. I watched Best of Percy earlier today, and I gotta say, I really like Best of Percy. I think it's one of my favorite releases. I think the episode selection is just really good. I don't know. I remember people being dubious about the early Brenner era, and when the episodes started to air, everyone was like, wait, there's no rhymes in the character act like the characters now? I mean, I remember when the Brenner era was coming out, like, everyone was, you know, I think the moment the fandom realized that this was different, and this was, you know, like, gonna be something different than what came before, and that moment where like, in King of the Railway, where Toby's like, Henry broke down again, and Gordon's like, oh, don't tell me he needs special coal again. And then Toby was like, no, Gordon, that was fixed years ago, remember? I remember the fandom audibly gasping when that, like when that happened, because I feel like to them, for the fandom, was that moment where it's like, you know, oh, they're finally listening to us. Of this mistake, you know, that's this continuity error. They're finally acknowledging something from the past, you know? Like, wow. Well, Color Me Purple, like, jeez, that's awesome. And I gotta say, it was a special moment because after years of the of CGI, you know, where like the fandom was generally sick of the CGI stuff. I think I look back at King of the Railway with sort of fondness, because it did create like a sense of like, wow, things are really improving now, which is which at the time was great, you know. I love Sharon Miller. Yeah, I think she alright. Hit Entertainment producing slop before the year 2025. I'm sorry. Well, Hate Entertainment doesn't exist anymore. The company like was dissolved pretty much. I love season 17. It's so nostalgic. Man, you're young. Wooden Railway Charlie is a different mold than the Wooden Railway Billy. I find that really interesting, actually. If there's one moment where they could have reused molds and nobody would have complained, it's that, but okay. Not to mention that moment that Jack, Duck, and the China Clay twins and Harvey returned with an epic time. It was an epic time to be there. Oh, yeah. Then the next year, like, Oliver came back, and then Donald Douglas came back. It was an exciting time to be a Thomas fan, I gotta say. Yeah, continuity being a thing was the biggest twist when King of the Railway was introduced. That in the railway actually being connected to the mainland, like the railway series, was a benediction moment. The time exploding was a blooper, lol. Yeah, it was a blooper. Like someone fucked up. Someone fucked up. Like maybe they plugged something in the wall wrong. What actually happened with that? Like, what caused Henry to explode like that? Did they plug the wrong thing into the outlet? Like, what happened? I'm just rapidly selecting on the DVD menu, and I love continuously hearing the intro music start before it clicks on something. That theme on the DVD menus, like, you know, would always stress me out. Because if you don't click on anything at a certain time, it just autoplays. So I would just be like, oh, okay, I need to do this quick, you know, before the episodes start. No, I'm not, lol. You're pretty young. Like, come on. I don't want to call you a baby, but it's like... I mean, if you find King of the Railway nostalgic, it makes me feel old, you know? Or maybe that's not the problem that you're young. Maybe the problem is that I'm old. I don't know. I think it goes both ways. Like, going to get the Thomas Way DVD at Walmart, and then 2013 Take and Play Duck. Wait, Take and Play make Duck? I wasn't aware of that. Henry ate some not good chili. His ass exploded. Me when I go to Taco Bell, am I right? Am I right? I think the reason why the Motorized 2025 Duck is most likely gonna be UK exclusive is because Duck is more popular with British kids than American kids. Is he? Really? Huh. Never noticed that. The smoke turbine overheated. Reason, the smoke mechanism used to make Henry puff black smoke overheated and exploded inside his tender. Holy shit. I would have loved to see Henry's tender in the aftermath of that scene. Like, there must be a photo of Henry's tender, like, in pieces. Like, after the whole incident happened. Like, there must be. And I would love to see it. That's what happened. How were you not aware that Take and Play make duck? I wasn't aware. I wasn't aware that ground was sewn. Can you believe it? Can you believe it, ground was sewn? That I didn't know that Take and Play duck was a thing? Can you believe it? Can you believe it? I can't believe it. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Because I can't believe it. I'm like, I can't believe that that's possible. You know? Yeah, my sarcasm levels are off the roof right now, I know. Hooray for Gordon! Boom! Kaboom! Not behind the photos just yet. They must exist. Like someone has it on their hard drive. I'm telling you. I would love to see them. Only footage of the incident. Yeah, we have the blooper scene, which is fucking hilarious, but still. Man, Hugo, you really don't know your diecast. First you think the Take Along made Season 12 characters. Ha! What? And then you don't realize the Ducks wasn't Take and Play. Ha! What a simpleton. Gunshots. Yeah, that's me. That's me. That's me. Gunning you down. The thing is, I'm a wooden railway expert, but I'm not a diecast expert. Like, I know the bare basics of diecast, like, okay, I know which ones are the rare ones and stuff like that, but my knowledge goes up until Take Along, really. Yeah, it's like, I don't really know much about the Take and Play and up, like Adventures, Push Along, and stuff like that. Like, I don't know what the rare variants are, and I don't care. Like, to me, the diecast range ended with Take and Play, and that's like mid Take and Play, like not the later ones. It's like, to me, it's like, if I'm gonna sell all my push-alongs, to be honest. I don't really like push-along as a range. I like the new ones. I like the fucking 80th anniversary ones, but the ones that released for Boba are fucking awful. Like, Jesus. Thoughts on Toys R Us, Hugo? Toys R Us used to be the most special place in the world for me. It used to be the place for me. It was a magical place that I wish would come back, honestly. I don't think the world's the same without Toys R Us. You know why the US sucks now? Because they don't have a Toys R Us. I think if they bring back Toys R Us, a lot of issues in America and in the world in general would be fixed. Changed my mind. It's wild that in 3 years, Boba's gonna be 10 years old. Oh my god, I'm old. I'm old, guys. I'm ancient. Not as old as Biggie, but still. Not as old as Ryan Hagen. That guy's like a fossil compared to me. But it's like, I'm old. I feel old now. Do you know Take and Play made Stepney, Coldy, D261, Big City Engine? Okay, I do know that. I remember seeing them in stores, actually, when they came out. Not that ignorant. I find it funny that alleged reason why Ryan was originally written as an asshole was because of Ryan Hagen. Oh, I heard of that as well. And I gotta say, it's like, I think Mattel knew that Ryan Hagen was a dick. The only good use for the 2019 push-alongs is using the wheels for Tomy and Trackmaster Customs. Damn. Did you hear that GTA 6 is delayed again? I'm so pissed that it got delayed again. Holy shit. I know making this game is probably hard, but holy fucking shit. Like, how much longer do we have to wait for this? 1 more year until fucking GTA 6 releases. Holy shit. All I gotta say is that it better be fucking worth it. It better be the best game ever made, okay? If it took this fucking long to come out. Like, it can't just come out and be a piece of shit, right? It has to live up to the expectation. And if it doesn't, I swear to fucking Christ, you know? On everything that's holy. I'm gonna be 30 in 3 years. No! How long till I'm 30? 7 years till I'm 30. That could be worse. Thoughts on the Tiger Adventure Trackmaster set? I've never seen that. Listen, my knowledge on Trackmaster goes up to, 2012, maybe. After that, like, I don't know a fucking thing about Trackmaster. I think that range is fucking awful. Did you know the 2015 Take and Play Thomas, Percy, Victor, and Dart and Whiff were released in Canada with collectible railway packaging? I didn't know that. Most of the people on the Sith side of the fandom were allegedly assholes. Yep. I mean, it's been an open secret of Ryan Hagen's relationship with David Midden was apparently so bad. It got so bad that his family had to intervene into putting a cease and desist on Ryan. Because apparently Ryan was a fucking asshole to David Midden, like calling him a drunk and shit. Allegedly. Because Ryan Hagen has not come out, to defend himself. I mean, to be fair, so how do you defend yourself for the holy shit? Are you gonna sue Rockstar for the delay? No, well, I don't think I can do that. I need to clear the trees in this area. Are you gonna sue Rockstar for the delay? No. Well, Trackmaster is poop from the butt. Trackmaster 2 is poop from the butt. Yeah, I agree. I think the moment that came out, I instantly lost interest in Trackmaster because a lot of people don't know this about me. I used to be a Trackmaster fan, like more than Wooden Railway, when I was younger. Like, there was a time where I was a Trackmaster user, if you will. Because Trackmaster to me was the GOAT. But then Trackmaster 2 came out, and I instantly lost all interest in collecting that. Because it was so shitty and bad. Or I mean, the engines can't freewheel anymore. Fuck you, Mattel. Hugo, I'll show you a picture of the Tiger set, Venture set in your DMs. Okay, you do that. I can't believe that as a fandom we used to hold Sif in such a pedestal, and it turned out that they withheld stuff from their fandom for decades and how Ryan supposedly treated David. It's like, my god. And the fact that Ryan got to be the representative of the Thomas fandom in Mattel's eyes is fucking such a disgrace, you know? Play locals online on Roblox. Nope. Nope, I will not do that. Another fun fact. Take and Play was planning to release Fergus in 2015. Style with Easter-themed models of Thomas and Percy. And a random Thomas variant in 2015, all of which were cancelled. Holy shit, there was a lot of cancelled stuff. Boycott GTA 6 for no Mexico iOS map. A Mexico iOS map. You realize if I do that, that would be doxing myself because I'm gonna have to put my house in there, right? My name is right. Holy shit, it's a Thomas theorist. Hey man, how you doing? I don't know if you remember Thomas Theorist, but like you signed my book twice, accidentally, because I didn't realize who you were, and I forgot that you that you signed the book, but you signed it again anyway. Anyways, man, I like your videos. They're really good. Okay, let me go. I think that's it. I think I need to put like more shrubs, but no one's gonna see this road anyway. It's just the road that I needed to add, just because. So, Postman Pat coming soon. Oh, you're gonna make a Postman Pat video? Awesome. Thomas Theorist, I gotta admit something. Postman Pat is the GOAT, okay? I've seen a little bit of Postman Pat, not everything, but I've seen it. And it's like, I gotta say, the Postman Pat movie is really fucking good because, you see, Postman Pat, right? He goes to the X Factor. Like, that's awesome, right? And he meets Simon Cowbell. Get it? Cowbell? Because yeah, whatever. It's like, I think every movie should have a scene where all of the main characters go to the X Factor. I mean, you know why Tadmer sucks? Tadmer sucks because there's no scene where Postman Pat goes to the X Factor. Like, that's why the movie sucks, you know? God, I love Postman Pat. But you know what I fucking hate, though? I fucking hate Fireman Sam. I cannot stand Fireman Sam. I think Fireman Sam is fucking dumb. I think I want to punch him in the fucking face, okay? I think most of the conflicts on the show would be resolved if we just throw Norman Price, right? Norman Price off a cliff. It's not worth keeping him around, honestly. We're not losing anything. Actually, we're gaining stuff by pushing him off a cliff, you know? So I don't know, it's like Postman Pat and this black and white cat going to the X Factor, like, wow, man, that was cinema. We love a bit of Postman Pat. But what if someone wants to film a birdie story on the faraway iOS? Well, don't use that road. Is that easy? The Patman Post YouTube peeps are YouTube peeps. Fucking hell. YouTube poops are the GOAT. Hot take. The 6 DVD set Adventure on the Tracks is the best Thomas DVD set ever. He has some of the best US releases like Percy Ghostly Trick, Rusty to the Rescue, Thomas Comes to Breakfast, etc. I didn't have that, but I got those DVDs separate anyway, so yeah. Tadmar is actually good, even with PT Boomer. Yeah, but you know why it sucks? Because there's no scene where Thomas goes to the X Factor, you know? Every movie should have a scene where everyone goes to the X Factor and meets Simon Cowbell. You know what I mean? What if Arnold did really do anything? Yeah, but did Arnold go to the X Factor? Like, come on. I don't know, the forest road looks kind of pretty. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. By the way, no one has guessed this yet, but this is like a set from Season 8. Then we have the Wishing Tree, and then we have this set that appears in the music video. I believe it's like a world around you or something. Have a look about you and take me what to see. And then we have the epic and awesome Viaduct, which is crazy. Alright, now that I can conclude that this area is done. I think, like, you know, this river right here is gonna be like a good separator between like the what's it called, the loop line extension that I'm gonna do, that I'm working on, and then and when I work on this is pretty much gonna be reserved for when I work on the Farquhar branch line. So yeah, it's like this is gonna be empty for now because when I'm finished with the main line up to Wellsworth, right, or up to Gordon's Hill or Marin, like one or the other. The next step is gonna be the Farquhar branch line probably, just so I can extend all of this as well. I think the quarry is gonna be like around here. I mean, Thomas's branch line is pretty big. Like, people underestimate the size of that branch line. It's fucking ginormous. Like, Thomas daily has to travel from Knapford all the way to Elsbridge, right? And that's only halfway. Because after that he has to go to Farquhar, which is like here. And then, like, you know, has to go back. And then, like, that's not all. Like, he has to go, like, this way over the watermill. Maybe sometimes he goes to the harbor. And then sometimes he goes through this run line or this other line. Sometimes he goes to Titmouth. Holy shit, Thomas does a lot, actually. Holy shit. I'm Simon Cowbell, and you know how to deliver. Breaking Bad will be resolved if Walter turned up Jesse Pinkman and Kidney Finger and goes to the X Factor. Exactly. That would have been the better ending. And, you know, Hank would have... if they actually did that, Hank would have never find Walter's book in the bathroom. So you're right. It would have been the better option for them. Oh my god, hello sir from season 8. Hello, Drew Drummond. I thought you were working on the eastern side of the viaduct. No, I'm not working on the western side still. I'm gonna work on the eastern side soon. I just need to map out what the fuck I'm gonna do. Like, I have as you can see, it's a bit of a mess. And the reason why is that I'm still not decided yet what version of Wellsworth I want. And also, like, I feel like there should be a bit more space between the forest and the ruined castle. That's just me, though. Excuse me. Jesus. Thomas pretty much goes anywhere in the TV series, lol. He pretty much does, yeah. I mean, you gotta hand it to the guy. Like, he does a lot of work. I mean, not only does he run his branch line, which he won't shut the fuck up about, but he also pulls goods trains, you know. He sometimes it's in Crobin's Gate, which I think is pretty far away from his branch line. He's just everywhere, you know. What the hell was that, Hugo? It was a burp. Am I allowed to burp? Can I burp? Am I allowed to have, you know, humanly bodily functions? Am I not allowed to burp or what? Fuck you for not allowing me to burp. We all burp, okay? We all come in unique shapes and sizes. I think Fireman Sam would be way better if they go to the fucking X Factor and then they shoot fucking Norman Price in the head. Hugo having GERD confirmed. Acid reflux gang. My gag reflexes are terrible. Percy Saves the Day holds so much nostalgia for me. That said, I don't think Trusty Rusty, The Old Bridge, and What's the Matter with Henry are that bad. I never grew up with that release. It was one of the last releases that I ever got in my life. I think I got it when I was like, you know, like 14 years old. Like 2016, Jesus. Like, I found like a slim copy on my flea markets. But before that, like, I knew that those episodes existed, but it's like I never really truly saw them until I got the DVD. I don't know, it was just never available anywhere. Fireman Sam is based. Hugo, you are just incultured. It's not based. T-Jock, it's not based at all. Fireman Sam is fucking terrible. And it's the worst thing that I've ever seen in my life. Okay, not the worst thing, but it's like, it's up there, honestly. I think it's such a shitty show. And the reason, I don't know why. I really have no reason to hate Fireman Sam. I really don't. Because, yeah, Norman Price is annoying. We all know that. I don't know why the fuck I hate it so much. I just cannot fucking stand Fireman Sam. Ever since I was a kid, by the way. This isn't a new thing. Like, Fireman Sam was in Discovery Kids for a bit. I always turned the channel off. Because I just didn't like watching it. Do you think there's a Fireman Sam fan who feels the same way about Thomas? It's like the inverse of me. Like, loves Fireman Sam, but he absolutely loathes Thomas the Tank Engine. I mean, if so, I mean, I think we should collab. And make our pieces to, like, which show is, like, the worst. Oh my god, I saw a Fireman Sam episode at our hotel room in London. Because of course we did, right? And, holy shit. I can tell that they really exhausted every single possible scenario a fireman can have. It was crazy. Not to be mean, but it's like, I think it's time to call it quits, guys. I don't think Fireman Sam has a reason to exist anymore. Or like to keep going. Say what you will about Thomas and how shitty it can get sometimes. But I think you can do more with Thomas as a concept for story ideas and shit. I think that you can make up 80 years of Thomas content, like, yeah. And they have. But Fireman Sam? Who is asking for more seasons of Fireman Sam? Why can't we just leave Fireman Sam in the gutter? Okay, it existed, it was kind of successful, let it die, please. Yo, when is the Fireman Sam iOS coming out? When I do your house iOS, that's when. If you think about it, the Fire Bridge scene and battle influence of with Abuhu and Duke is a rewrite of the old Iron Bridge. I never thought about that. Okay, do you hate stop motion Fireman Sam or just CGI one? Because there's a difference. I just hate Fireman Sam, period. Everything Fireman Sam related, I just hate him. Even the classic seasons, which are good, apparently. Even though I saw some of them, and I thought they were the same shit, but they just looked, you know, stop motion and shitty, you know? Which, also Thomas is kind of shitty with his effects, if we're gonna go that route, but it's like, you know, I don't know. Am I just a hater? Am I just wrong? Am I wrong, guys, for disliking Fireman Sam? I mean, I love Postman Pat. He's cute, okay? Is Postman Pat in this black and white cat? Like... Okay, I think this should be, like, steeper, like over here. I think this is... Man, this is getting a bit janky. I'll fix it later. Alright, I'm back. Sorry for that. My parents walked into the room. They just wanted to say goodnight. And, yeah. Fuck you, Fireman Sam. What is the technique you're using for the tracks on the hills? It's an old technique I learned from Nafford Harbor. Basically, what you do is if you have like a hill that looks a bit too jagged, like that, and you want to make it a bit more gradual, you grab a bunch of tracks and just clump them together, like this, and then you put the smooth spline height and just do this. And then you can see you can have like a more gradual descent. It's an old technique, and it works. But sometimes it can lead to jagged edges, which like this. But that can be fixable. Like, don't worry. What if I don't care about Bob the Builder or Fireman Sam Pingu because I've grown up from that, and Thomas is the only children's show that I've grown attached to because trains are cool. That's understandable. I mean, I prefer Pingu. Pingu was the fucking goat, honestly. Fireman Sam. Fucking Fireman fucking Sam. It's the Jake Harbour method, exactly. Yeah, I learned it from him. I learned a lot of stuff from Jake Harbour, honestly. See, because he was, to me, he was the route master back in the day. Pingu's always the shit. I agree. Pingu's always the shit. When in doubt, Pingu will always bring a smile on your face. A better smile than fucking Fireman Sam. Yes, you are the definition of a hater. I don't care. I'm true to my morals, okay? And my morals are the Fireman Sam is a fucking piece of shit. And nothing will convince me otherwise. I'm sorry. Extremely funny as well. Exactly. Bro, Pingu was fucking great. It was fucking lit. Pingu was the fucking shit. And Pingu was fucking awesome. And I loved him. Pingu more like I don't give a fuck. Listen. You can make fun of me. You can make fun of my family. But you will not make fun of Pingu. Because Pingu was great. How can you not love Pingu? The Pingu was like... It's like the greatest thing ever. Because he's a penguin, right? And he's his plastiline. Like Wallace and Gromit, right? And he's funny. He goes, noot, noot. I think Thomas Theorist left. I think he saw me rambling about Fireman Sam and just like, okay, fuck this. Well, it was good. It was nice to have someone famous, like in the streams for once. Thoughts on the hit favorites DVDs? When I was a kid, I fucking hated those. Cause I was like, I don't need this childish nonsense. Thomas and Barney together. Like, what is it? What am I, 2 years old? This is way too immature for me. It's really funny to think that, because Hugo, who the fuck are you fooling? You collect Thomas the Tank Engine merchandise. You have no right to be telling this that these shows are immature. Like, honestly. I just really don't care for Pingu. That's a wrong opinion. Okay, no, that's not a wrong opinion. I shouldn't say that. Everyone has their own opinion, and as wrong as they are. No, Hugo, no, don't be mean, Hugo. I think penguins in media are always good, like no matter what. Actually, no, there is one penguin that I hate. There's one penguin that I hate, and that is Happy Feet. remember Happy Feet? I don't think everyone has seen Happy Feet since fucking 2009. Honestly, that movie was so shit. The penguins look fucking creepy. And I truly believe the only reason he won an Oscar is because it has like an environmental message at the end. Fucking hell, these penguins fucking suck. I love penguins. Like in media. Penguins of Madagascar, they're cool. Pingu. What's another penguin? I think those are the only two examples at the back of my feet. Of my feet. Happy Feet. I'm gonna start building fields here. Shit. What the fuck happened? Wait, what the fuck? Oh, okay, there we go. Newt, that's just another police. Newt. Pingu more like, I have 10 banned episodes. Why would they ban being Pingu? Like, come on. I know there's like a pissing episode, but that's funny. It's funny to see a penguin pissing. I'm pissed Cars lost the Oscar to Happy Feet. I mean, I think Cars is pretty whatever, but it's like, I think the animation looks way better than fucking Happy Feet, honestly. Fuck you, Happy Feet. I watch Happy Feet and I don't remember it. No one remembers that movie. No one truly remembers that movie. And if they do, they're lying. A Happy Feet has Robin Williams in it. Who gives a shit? Postman Pat movie has Simon Cowbell. That's my argument. The only good and memorable thing from Happy Feet was the gate krill. I don't remember the gate krill. It's Fifi and the Flower Pots Mats get it right. I vaguely remember that show. Vaguely, very vaguely. It was in Discovery Kids at some point. Rest in peace, Robin Williams, though. Yeah, rest in peace. He was a great actor. Even though the only role I remember him from was in Night at the Museum. The Night at the Museum movies were really good. I fucking loved them when I was a kid. The Gate Krill was in Happy Feet 2. I'd never seen Happy Feet 2. I mean, I tortured myself with Happy Feet. Now people want me to see the second installment. Like, fuck that. What the fucking penguin got shot? Who fucking watched Happy Feet 2? That's what I'm saying. I mean, people did. But I feel like no one really did. Because people barely remember Happy Feet. No one remembers Happy Feet 2. Stuart Little 3. Oh, don't get me fucking started on Stuart Little 3. Stuart Little. Fuck you, Stuart Little. You piece of shit. You fucking mouse. Why do I hate fucking Stuart Little so much? Imagine this. Imagine you're an orphan boy, right? In New York or wherever the fuck this movie takes place in. And then, so some rich parents, right? Come to adopt a kid, right? Instead of adopting a kid, you know, that's like, that really needs a home, you know, that really needs, you know, someone to take care of, you know, that would have, you know, a great lifestyle and will, you know, really push him to get into higher education and shit. No! They just fucking adopt a fucking rat. A rat! Just because he says some dumb shit. I think that's fucking unfair. Honestly. They could adopt any kid, any child from that orphan. But no, they adopted the fucking rat instead. Fuck you. And why the fuck were they allowed to adopt a mouse? Imagine if you you ran an orphan center, like a foster home or something like that, and some fucking rich guys come along and adopt a fucking rat. It's like, are you taking the piss? And I don't know, I just never gotten over that. And then the rest of the movie is just fluff, you know? The rest of the movie is just, oh, this family doesn't like me because this dumbass cat said so. Yes, through it, get it right. I think I watched Stuart Little when I was younger. And like Happy Feet, I don't remember. No one remembers Stuart Little either. That's the thing. Also, there was this debate of who would win in a fight. Remy from Ratatouille or Stuart Little. Let's be real here. Remy would absolutely beat the living shit out of Stuart Little. It's not Ratatouille, it's Remy. It's Remy. Yeah, Remy from Ratatouille would beat the shit anytime out of Stuart Little's scrawny ass, you know? Stuart Little 3 is creepy as fuck. Yeah, I wasn't even aware they made a third one. Apparently it's like animated or some shit. I was like, wow, they were too cheap to make a fucking live action movie, so they had to go animated. Stuart Little 3 is creepy as fuck. Stuart Little can catch these hands. Oh my god, there's fucking movies that are like, why? Oh my god. I just remembered the Tadmer DVD that I had as a kid had a promo for Stuart Little. I believe it was the second movie, because the second movie introduces like a duck. That's like Stuart Little's girlfriend or whatever. Hi Tom, just shut the fuck up. Oh, come on guys, don't fight. We're having a good time. Come on guys, let's not fight. We're having a fun stream, just shitting on Stuart Little and Fireman Sam. Come on, let's not hold any grudges. We're having a fun stream. Listen, let's conduct our anger towards each other towards hating on Fireman Sam. How about that? Or, okay, not Fireman Sam. Okay, how about Happy Feet? Because I feel like Happy Feet actually deserves the hate. But anyway, yeah, fucking Stuart Little is the shittiest fucking thing ever. I'm sure those effects were groundbreaking at the time, but now they're just fucking dumb. It looks like a video game. What feet gotta be happy for? Shoes? Plan B is an amazing film. Oh, yeah, Plan B? Wow, man. It was great. You know what's better than Plan B? That movie that was shown to me in 5th grade. That bee movie about bees. And apparently was made by my local bank, of all places. Oh, fuck, tag me. Someone tagged me in TSI. Oh, like the TSI server is gonna shut down at the beginning of the year. I don't know if it's hearing it, but like Toy Story is playing on the public channels right now. Do you remember that early 2000s animated The Little Engine That Could movie? That was scary as shit. I saw the trailer for it. I saw the trailer. I never saw the movie. I never knew if it came out or not. 'Cause I don't ever remember seeing that in theaters. Like, I saw it in like a commercial about on TV and that's it. Didn't they reference Thomas the Tank Engine in that movie? Like, I'm not going to lose the race for Thomas the Tank Engine or something. Like, okay, that was based if they did that. RIP TSI in just a little bit. Sad about TSI. Love moderating there for real. I understand though. I mean, running a Discord server is so fucking tiresome. I understand. I always wanted to make my own train site, but honestly, I don't have the time to fully commit to a project like that. I technically already did long ago. But, I don't know, it's like, yeah, I had more time, I guess, and like, I would start a Discord server, but like, nah. I can barely make videos. Like, you think I can run the server? Know what I mean? Might have been that one. The one with the scary villain. Define scary. You mean Dougal? Dogal? I don't know. See, I added this house because in the deleted scene from that scene in Thomas's Anthem, there's a scene with Gordon like passing the viaduct and like you can see like a little house here. That's why I added those. The Thomas reference in the Cleveland show. Yeah, I remember that one. That was one of the ones that I most remember. Like, you're even worse than Uncle Thomas the Tank Engine. Dad, go to the train, the trans, go for it. Thank you, Uncle Thomas. You are well articulated, engine. Just get your white ass on board. What was that, Thomas? I mean, choo choo. Just get your white ass on board. She probably the big dark American looking steam engine with a cow catcher. I think I'm not sure though, cause I never saw that movie. I just saw the trailer for it and like, listen, I'm into trains. Clearly, right? But even I wasn't, interested in watching the Little Engine That Could movie, I don't know, it's like any talking train in media that wasn't Thomas felt like a ripoff to me. Like, and in some cases you can argue, like, for example, Chuggington, like, yeah, that is meant to be competition for Thomas. Like, that was by design meant to be Thomas's, like, rival. Like, in marketing-wise and shit. But then, Little Engine That Could, which I think is, like, more in the know with the mainstream. Because it's a classic book, like The Little Engine That Could. Hey, Peter. Hey, Peter. I am now turned into a caboose brakes. I wanted to do a Joe Swanson, but then I gave up. Hey, Peter. I'm disabled, Peter. Not to mention the 2011 Little Engine Code also has the same voice actors of Aang Boon Choi from Amphibia and Isabella from the Phineas and Ferb series. Ferb in that. Oh, I never knew that. I never knew that. You learn something every day. Ivor the Engine. I never knew about Ivor until I got the internet. Truly. It was never a thing on TV here. It was just like a really old program from the 50s or something like that. I think I've seen Iber, like the engine. Like I saw the full series because at one point I was working on an Iber iOS, which holy shit I never completed. I never completed a lot of stuff. I know. Sorry. Are you sad for Crazy Caboose Creations? That name rings a bell. Oh, I think I know who he is. He passed away in 2021. I am sad. Well, I never really knew him. That's the thing. But it is sad. It is sad. Like, prayers to his family, you know? Yeah, I'm so nostalgic for Tugs. Watch it as a kid. I don't think there's been a single Mexican, aside from me, who has seen Tugs. Like, honestly. I mean, people ask me all the time, like, Hugo, what's your stance on Easy Gomez, right? As I want to know, because I'm the only Mexican they know, right? And I'm like, I don't fucking care. It's like, no one in Mexico, aside from me, has seen Tugs. I swear. So, why would we be offended by a show that nobody ever saw? Like, come on. My first exposure to Iber the Angel was his theme being used in JH5000 videos back in the day. Holy shit, that takes me back. Only know Tugs and I were via the internet. Yeah, me too. I never saw Theodore Tugboat, like, also. That was not a thing here. Like, never. Never. Wait, like, I forgot, like, what happened to the Else Bridge after this. To look at the solar map again, cause I legit forgot, like, what happens to the Else Bridge, you know? Does it just end? Like, I think it just ends, right? I think it just ends. Island of Sodor map. I just need to look if the Else Bridge fucking dies or whatever. Because no river lasts forever right now. Is this a Sam Wilkinson map? Nope. Or does it keep going? Come on, wiki load. Okay, 1971 map. I'll take whatever. No, it appears like it keeps going. He keeps going up, right? Almost the same as like the river rake. I see. I see. I see. I see. I see. I see. It's crazy how they talk about a show that no one remembers except for the generation of a specific country that grew up on it, has its props maintained in pristine condition than most of the Thomas props. I know, right? Isn't it funny? Thank you, Drayden. You pieces of shit. There's one barn asset that I'm looking for. Where the fuck is it? Where the fuck is it? Ah, screw it, I'll use this one. I'm really liking how the forest is turning out. I think the forest is, you know, one of the highlights of the route. Like this new extension. And this is just half the forest. This is gonna be the other side is gonna be the season 3 side, which I'm looking forward to, you know, make. But I want to, you know, I want for this side of the viaduct to, you know, look as complete as I can first before I can move on to, you know, the other side. Because once I move to the other side of the viaduct, I feel like that's gonna be like a completely different face. Thank you, Sean and Sam Wilkinson, for destroying and keeping history. You're definitely keeping the Thomas legacy alive. Man, I mean, I met those two at the Audrey event. I mean, they were pleasant, you know, enough. That's all I can really say because I didn't really interact with them. But yeah, it's like, I don't know, I don't hold them in the highest regard either. I saw Sam Wilkinson at Audrey, but I didn't see Sean. I mean, Sean and Sam were pretty much together, like always. They were at the little room where you saw all the props, like on the backstage or whatever. Meeting Sean and Sam at Audrey 5 must have been awkward. I mean, I knew who they were, but I mean, they were pleasant enough, you know, like, and truly, I didn't come to Audrey to fight. I keep saying this, I know, but it's just that. I came there to, you know, to have a good time. So I really wasn't there to give them a hard time on anything. Why would I? All I want is to have a good time, see some cool people, meet some cool people, and that's it, you know? Alright, I'm gonna... Thoughts on Bachman Bo, or whatever the fuck. He exists. I don't really care for Bachman, that's the thing. I have an opinion. Bachman's cool, you know, I see the collectability, but they're too fucking expensive. And yeah, no, I ain't paying that. Nope. You want $200 for Daisy? How about you kiss my ass? Oh, but $200 on the fucking Flying Scotsman Wooden Railway? Fuck yeah, man. Hell yeah. Is he a hypocrite too? What is your heritage railway in the UK that you would like to visit? I wish we would have taken the time to go to the Festiniog, Ravenglass, and maybe Snowdon. Also the Watercress line, like, I know it's nothing special, but it's like, you know, I don't know. I kind of want to see like a normal standard, you know, standard gauge heritage line. That's not the Bluebell. Severn Valley was also, would have been pretty cool. But like, we had to cut a lot of things out of our trip because they were not in the way. The Ravenglass would have been cool as fuck, though. I would have loved to see, you know, like River Mite. Well, I saw River Mite, but like in its natural habitat, I mean. This is where the topic of trains. Which big four railway companies do you prefer? LMS and fucking hell. LMS and LNER, Great Western, or Southern Railway? I always had a soft spot for the LMS, truly. I mean, I like all of them, really, but that's not an interesting answer, I know. But, like, I'd say the LMS. I really like their style, I don't know. Second place would be, like, LNER. I think it's a tie between LNER and LMS, to be honest. Great Western Railway is cool. It's just that I noticed that the Great Western Railway only has like two types of locomotives, panniers and castles, and that's it. And variations of those. Not a lot of variety, but they look cool as fuck, don't get me wrong. Southern Railway is cool. They have like a totally different vibe from the rest. Maybe because the LMS is connected to Soderby at Barrow. No, that's not just because of that. I mean, it's just that I really like the locomotives like they did. Dog, weren't you watching Doggo, weren't you watching Murdoch Mysteries? What happened? What happened to you? Around Doggo and Kiwi were like, oh, we're gonna watch Murdoch Mysteries together, and then we're gonna kiss afterwards. They probably have a big old smooch. They probably had a complete makeout session. And God bless them. Grey Western Railway has Auto Tanks, Moguls, and Dean Goods logos. They also have the... Still are. Taking a short break. Yeah, they're taking a break, guys. For all the kissing they did. He was making fanfic again, guys. And then Kiwi and Doggo kissed, and then they make out, and then they live happily ever after. Okay, I'm gonna make all those shops like this. Fuck it. Thoughts on Tumblr? I don't like that site. Okay. Is Tumblr still a thing? Like, is Tumblr still up? I kept thinking that it shut down, like, long ago. Long ago. Mine are sticking for lit. I'm downing on so much ice cream right now. Oh my god, it's so good. Thanks, Doggo. Did you get the ice cream from Wendy's? I'm such an asshole. Such a dick. Tumblr's still around. I'm surprised. Holy shit. I mean, do people still use it? Like, I feel like I always felt like Tumblr was ancient history. Hugo thought that was funny. It was funny. It was fucking hilarious, Doggo. Yeah, I thought it was funny. Yeah, I thought it was funny. Yeah, I thought it was funny. Oh, fuck tech. Well, Doggo just sent me a picture of the ice cream he's downing on. Bob, there's a shrimp at the next exit. Remember the fanfic I wrote around Hugo? Yeah, I would like to forget about that. Thank you very much. I like this little effect of like there's parts of the forest that is being cut down, but they're out of the way so that Henry cannot see the devastation. Well, maybe he can see it from far away, but like it's not that noticeable when you're on the tracks, right? Henry cannot see that they're tearing the forest down just because they don't want to hurt his feelings. Not much though. Like it's only like this area. Like the rest of the forest is gonna be like intact pretty much. Because he needs to connect with the other side. That's the thing. There you go. Sorry guys, I was interrupted by an evil man. Oh my god, it's Jesse Ortiz. It's Jesse Ortiz, man, people. It's Jesse Ortiz. How you doing, my man? Jesse, did you finish the El Chavo del Ocho theme song? You posted, you'd send it to me in DMs and then you never did finish it. I don't know. I'm out of the loop. I don't know what's going on. They don't tell me these things anymore. What's up, Hugo? I'm doing alright. I'm glad you're doing fine. How about you? I'm doing pretty good. We're route building, we're having fun. I'm still working on it. No, you need to finish it right now. Agaga. Well, what are you waiting for, Jesse? Get on it! Finish it! The future of the fandom depends on it. Hi, Jesse. Hi, Doggo. Hi. If you think about it, Sonic and Thomas for gamers. Wait, fuck. I didn't read that right. If you think about it, Sonic is Thomas for gamers, and people who think animals are cool, just like how we train people think trains are cool. Exactly, yeah. And both are equally autistic. Now, I would argue Sonic is more autistic than Thomas. I would argue that. I guess it's a matter of, opinion, but it's like, yeah, it's like I think Sonic's a bit more autistic than Thomas. Just a little bit. A little more geeky as well. El Chavo del Ocho. Ah, yeah. Only true Mexicans know about that. Only true Mexicans know. Not even just Mexicans, I would argue like the entirety of Latin America. Who the fuck texts me? Chavo del Ocho is peak. Thank you, Eli. It is peak. Bye, Hugo and his autistic friend. Bye. No way do we argue over Callan goes who fucking cares. No, it's like, that's what I'm saying. It's like, both are equally autistic, but I would argue that Sonic is just a tad more autistic than Sonic. I don't know. But what do we think, chats? Like, what's more autistic? Sonic or Thomas? I know it doesn't matter, but I think it's a fun debate. Ah, man. Thomas because trains. No way, man. We're obsessing over what truck James pulls wearing mud lamps and where he's going from whatever he came from. That's a good argument, yeah. I think so too, yeah. I think once we're arguing over Callan and shit, I think, yeah, maybe we are more autistic than Sonic. I don't know. Liking Trends has more itisms, has more history compared to Sonic. I played very few Sonic games in my life. I played Sonic Adventure 2 on GameCube. I played the original 3. And I played like the one where he's like in Prince of Arabia or whatever the fuck, like where he's like back in time. I played that one. I didn't like it. Sonic and the Secret Rings. I think it might have been that one. I played it in a friend's house, like way back in the day when I was like in 3rd grade. By the way, tomorrow or like I'm gonna start like streaming the commissions. I have a lot of commissions now, of orders of clients that want me to do routes. So I guess like shameless plug, I know, but if you want a route from me, you can commission me. My commissions are open. I think I'm gonna do one more slot because I have like 4 or 5 commissions, and then I'm gonna call it quits for now. But like, you know, my commissions are open. If any of y'all want me to make a route for you, DM me. We'll talk about it and discuss prices and shit. What's your persona, Hugh? Oh my god. Hugh, Doggo, we've been over this. According to Yin, Yin says that I'm a Bieber. Now, whether I agree with Yin's opinions is one thing. Wait, you have to pay for commissions? Yeah, Mats? I don't know if you noticed, but I don't do this shit for free. Why are you so surprised? Like, yeah, it's like I'm good at making routes. It's like I'm good at what I do. I'm good at my craft. If you're good at something, don't make it for free. Have to pay for commissions. Well, yeah, that's how capitalism works. Wow, you're not using the foul language. What do you mean foul language? So far so good. I like it. Thank you, Trainsmania 2022, Ricardo. If your mom heard what you said, she would be very disappointed. Nah, she's very proud of me. I think. I honestly think that. I don't know. You have to pay for trains? Yeah. Also, you have to pay for goods and services, Mats. I don't know if you realize that. Like, you have to pay for your bills. You have to pay your house and the water bill and electricity. They're not free. I wish they were free. Wouldn't life be cool if all of this shit would be free? Like, who makes water? God makes water, isn't it obvious? Well, why are we paying the bill to God instead of these water bill companies? What's up with that? Well, I've never done the commission, but like I do requests. I mean, Matt's a little piece of advice: if you're good at something, don't make it for free. Do painting commissions, like earn a little money for yourself. Why not? I'm gonna shuffle these around. This looks a bit copy pasted for my liking. Yendo con estilo. Who the fuck texted me? That's crazy. Rarely anyone got requests on Amigo. I've only got 2 requests and they were from the same person. Well, maybe you need to, you know, put your name like out in the world a bit more. Do what I did. Like I just started route building and showing it to the SA3D forums. Those were the good old days, right? The SA3D forums. Was anyone here in the SA3D forums? They were really shitty, I will say. Before Discord, like, that was just the way of being, you know, just like, you know, that was the way trans users could communicate. That wasn't Twitter. Or Google Hangouts. Holy fuck, Google Hangouts. Jesus. Okay, this question is gonna sound directly to the route. Do you think it will reach to Bakerstown? That's gonna be a long time before we get there. But hopefully. Hopefully we get to Bakerstown. That would be like the biggest accomplishment ever, right? SC3 is a blast in the past. It is. That shit's fucking nostalgic. And when they shut down, it's like I wish they would bring it up as like an archive or something, because that's where I started, you know? That's where people first heard my name. But there's no access to it. It's lost media. I don't know if someone made a backup with the what's it called, the Wayback Machine or whatever, but it's like, you know, it's like I want to see, you know, like all my old posts, you know. SA3 is the last one. Makes me wish we could go back to the good old times, but at the same time we have a lot of good stuff now. Well, yeah, that's the thing. The stuff we have now, like, it's... The stuff we had back then doesn't compare to what we have now, honestly. Honestly, like, I think we're living in the train's golden era, and it keeps improving. Sounds weird to say, but you know what I mean. Will the wharf be at Balladwell or Arlesburg? We're still deciding where to put the wharf in. We're still deciding on that. It's gonna be near Crowman's Gate. I think like Balladwell, Balladwell is near Crowman's Gate, right? I think, yeah, if that's what you mean, then it's probably gonna be there because that's the most logical place in our opinion. Yeah, I don't think the wharf makes a lot of sense in what's it called? In Augsburg. Wait, what's SA30? I'm dead serious. Solar Island 3D. It was like the grandfather of all the train sites. Yeah, Ballawil is south of Cromans. Yeah, it's probably gonna be there. Yeah. It's crazy knowing I didn't join the fandom until 2021, but I'm 22. LMAO. You're never too late to join the Thomas fandom. You can be 86 years old and you can join the Thomas fandom. Why not? The war for the iOS project is a Cromans Gate. Yeah, I've seen the progress from that. I gotta say, like, the way they mapped out the wharf was A-class, I gotta say. I mentioned Augsburg Harbor because that might be where it is in the hit era. In the map book, the text says Augsburg Harbor. It says Augsburg, but the map says Ballad Whale. So it's contradicting. Wait, what book? There's a book where it says the wharf is at what's it called? Fuck, I forgot. Augsburg? What? What the helly? If it is, I'm gonna kill myself, like Jesus. If I'm being honest, the Season 5 Fish Village seems more appropriate to be at Augsburg. Plus, look at the concept art. That's what I'm saying. That's why I really want to put it there. My Journey with Thomas the Tank Engine. Oh, that must be the name of the book. It has the 2010 map and it confirms the fishing village is a satori among other things. I hate that. I hate that so much. Why can't the TV series be normal? It has a 2010 map and it confirms the fishing village is a satori among other things. Oh my god. Okay, I do have an idea because I had this idea of making the season 7 fishing village and the season 5 fishing village like separate locations. So, for example, let's say the season 7 one is at Satori or like near Satori in the Satori vicinity. Because I don't think it's Satori station like itself. I think it's, you know, in the vicinity of it. It's like I have an idea how it can work. Is it a good idea? Well, I don't know, honestly. But it's an idea. And the season 5 one is gonna be at Augsburg. I mean, Arthur goes directly from the fishing village to Brandon in the old pier episode. So it has basis in reality, lol. Yeah, you are right, yeah. That is correct. Even the Duck and Thomas show up that station. Although I didn't read the top one. It also confirms that bit station from season 8 is Hultrug, which makes more sense than the season 3 beach station. That's only the junction at Bulgy. You mean what? Beach station? Do you mean the one in Too Hot for Thomas, like at the end? If it is, Jesus, I hate that. Because I was gonna put it somewhere else. Yeah, the Hopper Thomas, that's whole truck. The whole truck in Bulgy is definitely not whole truck. Well, what is it then? Because that's the only place where it makes sense. But you're right, it's like it's a junction. But I don't know what junction can be referring to. Because like if we want to go by Doggo's theory that he's been parroting like in my ear all these years, that Doc and Oliver go to Edward's Line, like in the west side of the peninsula. It's like, I think that's the only place it would make sense, but like, God, there's like no place for that. Get me on BC. Okay, I'll try. I'll call you in macaroni. There, found you. I don't know, happy as a friend? What the fuck? Said my friend request, bitch. I hate the idea of Arthur working on Edward's branch. Well, the way I have it set up, it's not Edward's branch, but it branches off from it, if that makes sense. Discord username is that. The display name is Jackbird. Oh, so I do have the right person. Okay. Well, I guess start voice call. Yes, hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Okay.
Well,
I'm gonna explain this, and it's gonna all make sense, right?
all right.
I'm gonna share my screen because it's easier to.
You have
I know this won't show up on stream, but
You have 1 minute to convince me. If not, I'm gonna block you forever.
okay.
Okay. Look,
Two things to settle before this, right? Duck's line is definitely this line, and Thomas's line goes to Tidmouth, right?
yeah.
Duck and Thomas show up at this station, and it's called the Junction. I think this station is right here, right before it junctions off into Duck's line, because it's called the Junction. So Thomas will be going through here, Duck will be going through here, and it junctions off into the line that goes to Tidmouth Halt. It's right here.
My brain. Oh, my brain. Oh my god.
And it's not marked because it's part of season 3B and not 3A.
Okay, don't get me wrong. Your theory makes a lot of sense. It's just that, in terms of actually implementing it into the route, as it currently is, it's gonna be a bit tedious. You know what I mean? It's gonna be...
Yeah, no, that's fair. I didn't expect you to actually do it, but that's my theory.
Alright. It's like, well, that's the only sensible place it can go, really. Like, if we follow the map.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna put it like, north of Old Harbor. Of New Harbor, I mean. Like, around there.
That
the thing...
That could kind of work if you make it like, I don't know, the junction between Duck's line and Toby's line, but I don't know. I've never really bought that. I considering that there's that one season 1 photo where Toby's taking a goods train past Tidmouth Sheds. I think Toby's line is Tidmouth all the way to Arlesdale End.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much confirms it, yeah. Which is weird.
Yeah.
Because Toby's line is massive. Jesus.
No, it's really odd.
but it's kind of fun.
The one
mean-
engine running this entire fucking like.
That line. I mean, I like to think that,
It's crazy.
for example, like Toby's line was still operational during the strike, for example. So while Gordon, James, and Henry are like like under strike thing, like they're like oh, like it's shameful to treat like engines like this, and then they see Toby pass by, and they're like, well, could be worse. You could be him.
Could be that guy. Fuck that guy in particular.
Fuck that guy. He's a tram engine. Fuck that guy.
Could be worse. Could be a fucking box.
Exactly. The TV series map. Why can't you be
Alright, I have
normal?
nothing else to add to this. Why can't you just be normal?
Man, it's like I'm gonna think of the theory you proposed because like it can work. It's just that I really need to shuffle things around, you know. But it can work.
Also,
It can work.
I saw you post about this on Twitter a couple months ago, and I want to talk to you. I want to ask you about it. So that line you're talking about that goes from Tidmouth all the way to like Maithwaite as like a mainline thing to bypass to go to Black Lock.
Yeah, that's like the current theory, which I'm not sure if it's gonna work, but I have, and it needs a lot of refinement, but I think it can work. It's just that it's gonna be.
I think that'd be awesome, frankly.
That would be quirky and unique, like, because no other route is gonna be like that.
What
you know?
sets would be on that line though?
I'm still not sure. I mean, okay, let me check on our map that's private, because I did make like a list of sets I want there. I think one of the some of the pack sets are gonna be there, mainly, because there's like this line like Maithwaite Forest, and then at the end of the episode, Thomas and that lightning tree or whatever, where it's like at the end of the episode, Thomas and Alfie and Jack like they pass through like a row of houses and it's like 2 tracks, and then they see in the distance they see the lightning tree. So we have to make sense of how are they able to see the wishing tree from that far away. So that's it. It's going to be there as like a main line. Come on, mirror load. Yeah, a bunch of pack sets mainly. I mean, it's loading.
That'd be cool.
It's loading. Like,
Load faster.
load faster. I mean, it is. We have a lot of shit here. Like, that's why it's taking so long. And my internet is so ass.
No, you're fine. Yeah, that makes sense. People are talking in chat. What are they saying?
But, yeah, what are they saying? Are they saying like, "Wow, Hugo, we agree with you," or
They're saying-
like, "Wow, Hugo"?
I'm gonna read off all the messages in order. The Groundwork Zone says, I personally prefer Arthur working on the Normanby branch. Fair enough, doesn't have much basis in the show. Eli the Daily Nerd says, October voice! It's T-Toss Percy voice! And Jamie's voice too. Give me your gun! The Zone says, Toby's line on Soda still doesn't make sense, and I hate it. I can go 50-50 on it, I'm fine with it. Eli says, I fucking hate that box engine, said Golden in the shed. You mean lightning tree, Hugo? Yes, I think that's what he did mean. Yeah, because yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, like the lightning tree. Okay, the map.
Yeah, I think just one time you said.
Okay, so Maithwaite, obviously. We have a season 10 set. It has like a river. Have that set I just mentioned with the houses. Some more pack sets. That concept art station from season 5 that has no place. The one that has, it's the Callan.
It's
You know what
called
I'm talking
Callan,
about?
but isn't?
Yeah, it's like Callan, but it isn't Callan. It's called a new station, like in parentheses.
Yeah, I know that one.
Callan. The church station the church set that we see in It's Only Snow. You know the one where it's like it's like a church. I think I
Yep.
already put that one because in Jack Frost we see Gordon and Henry like pass each other here. which validates my theory even more. Aside from a deleted scene in season 8, the Pax Fitness Yard. I forgot what my logic was for that, though. The thing is, a lot of
Just
the pack
Goes
takes
along with the
place-
rest of the pack stuff, I guess.
I guess so, because like the thing is, like a lot of the PAX episodes like take place at Maithwaite or like around Maithwaite. There's Maithwaite Crossing, there's Maithwaite Forest. There's a lot of fucking Maithwaite stuff. Then there's
love to see it.
that's about it. And also a season 12 set, which honestly can go anywhere, but I'm putting it there.
And where does
And
it
that-
junction off? To, like, does it start at like New Harbor or like?
No, it starts at Holtrog. Well, yeah, there we go.
Oh,
Like-
okay, that makes sense. Well, you know what? Given that it's called the junction in the episode, you could probably make the justification that, oh yeah, it's a junction to the line to Maithwaite.
Exactly, like there we go. Crisis averted.
We solved it, everybody.
I solved it, everyone. Like, no more. I don't have to terraform the entirety of this area. Which honestly, like,
Thomas
I
and
want to
Friends
fix
is solved,
something.
everyone. We can all go home.
Make a null go home. Oh my god, this show's gonna be the death of me.
Yeah,
It's like,
you and me
Do you,
both.
do you think this is gonna be finished in my lifetime?
Your ILS? I think so. Well, depends on what you mean by finished.
The entire island railway network. I mean, so I'm not gonna do the entire outline. You know, like only the parts with railways.
Right. I think. Okay, I have a terrible theory. You get like to Croven's Gate, you're almost at Vickerstown, you're just about there, and then a traumatic accident happens where you can't use your fingers anymore. You can never work on the route again,
I mean, in that case,
and the
I
trains
will have
community
to-
is left in suspense.
I mean, if that happens, who can avenge me? Like, finish the route for me. Avenge me, son. Jake Harbor, maybe.
To finish what I started.
I mean, I'm gonna pass this fucking route to my newborn children. Like, I don't care. Like, yeah, son. This is your problem now.
It's a family tradition. We remake Thomas and Friends. It's what we do.
Like, Dad, Thomas and Friends ended 40 years ago. I don't fucking care.
It's what you were born to do, son.
Exactly. Man, it's been like almost 3 years, and I'm just now at the Viaduct. That's where I'm at. That's where the route is at.
It might have to be the kind of thing where you like, where it gets shared at some point. Because like I know the only reason that the sort of workshops iOS has gotten as far as it has is because it has like, you know, multiple people working on it at once, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
Like
yeah,
I know
you're right.
right now Ty and Jake, like Jake has the north of the island, Ty has the south. Like it's split at like Wellsworth or so, and they're just working on it at the same time.
Yeah, it's like so far I've been doing this all by myself, like all the route building part.
So much dedication. Like I could never.
Nah, it's like it's not for the faint of heart. Honestly, like you have to be just as miserable as me to do this sort of shit, you know?
Fair enough. I don't know. I don't think I have time for it with like college and stuff.
Nah, it's like I have college. Well, I'm almost done with college. I just finished the thesis
Ooh.
part, and it went very well. So now I need
Hell yeah.
one more class, the final exam. That's because I'm starting to be an engineer, and to get a job, you know, like as part of the uni process, like you need to get like a job for it. And that's about it. Like, I'm almost done with that.
That's awesome, man. I'm happy for you.
Thank you, thank you. What are you majoring in? If I may ask.
I'm studying the course at my college is called Game Design and Animation.
Oh, that's awesome. That's really cool. You're gonna be making games.
Yeah, so I'll be doing a whole bunch of 3D animation, a lot of like, concept art and all that kind of stuff, you know?
Ah, that's great. That's awesome.
Yeah. No, it's a fun time so far.
How long till you graduate?
It's a 2-year course, and I just started it this year, so I want to say 2027.
2027. Oh, okay, okay. So, I still have a long way to go.
Yeah. No, that's good. Also, by the way, since we were talking about map stuff earlier, and you didn't know I'm gonna blow your mind again. The season 6 and season 8 onwards quarry, where Bill and Ben and Mavis work,
Yeah.
that's at Maithwaite.
What? What? There's no way.
Yeah,
You're
it's
pulling
marked
my
as
leg.
the granite quarry, just up north of Maithwaite, and not. No. Here's the thing. All right, it's marked both on the map, in the text in the book, and in the Sodor Special Places segment about the quarry. Thomas goes to visit the quarry.
Oh my no! Why is everything at Maithwaite? Why? Just Maithwaite just randomly became the most important part of the line, apparently.
At least you know it now and not, later on.
Well, that's good to know. I'm gonna have to add the granite quarry now.
Maithwaite's big.
Maithwaite is big. Like, oh, I can argue this. It got big because of the main line extension to it, right? Like, it started out as like a small town, but then a lot of industries
sure, yeah.
started appearing. Then the main line like passes through it, and a lot of people started working there. I don't know.
I think it'd be really funny if like just where like you don't see it in the camera, a town like a big town is there, but like as soon as you get into the camera angles of the show, it looks really small.
Yeah, it's like camera trickery.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, I'm gonna have to do that. Like, I do a lot of that stuff, like in my route. For example, like I put a forest behind the viaduct that's only noticeable in like if you go up. If the camera goes up, if it goes down, then it's like it's not as noticeable. It's like there's a lot of things you can do to mask things off like that.
It's always fun to see how people like work around that kind of stuff in route making. It's very interesting.
We're the masters of disguise.
A haunted mine at Maithwaite. There also is that, yeah.
And it's not the same mine. Cause
It's not for some reason.
Because that was the granite mine in my head. And now you're telling me that it's not.
I guess it's both.
Maybe it's like an abandoned portion of the mine? Like,
That could work. You can make that work, I think. Or maybe let me think here because maybe the big quarry from season 6 and 8 onwards is the mainline quarry, and then the season 6 the haunted mine is only accessible via Toby's branch.
oh, I see. Oh, no, because you're right. Because James goes to that quarry at some point. James. And I don't know if Henry and Gordon go through there, but like in the CGI series, I think they do. No, the CGI series is like the slate quarry or something like that, or like a rock quarry.
Yeah, CGI series season 12 is Sodor Slate Quarry.
Which that's another thing. Apparently, where Mavis also works on. Okay. Oh fucking hell, man!
Yeah, Mavis works everywhere. She's loaned everywhere.
She's needed everywhere. It's like, oh, there's a new quarry, send Mavis there. But sir, I already work at a Farquhar. Like, did I fucking stutter?
What if there's just multiple Mavises? They just clone her every time there's a new quarry.
And it may like different personalities. Like, there's the bitch Mavis. There's the nice Mavis. You know, just for funsies. You see, this is why we needed Boko in the show.
Yeah. Bill and Ben wake up and they're like, "Oh, which Mavis are we gonna get today?"
It's like the bitch Mavis. Ah, fuck.
Nah, damn it.
Speaking of
Yeah,
Mavis,
Degrounder Zone. You're right. The Slate Quarry was. Oh,
sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
no, you're good. I was just responding to Degrounder Zone, who was saying the Slate Quarry was season 12 and Nitrogen era only, and then in an arc it became the Farquhar Quarry again.
I see. Oh, okay. I was gonna say that another fun fact about Mavis. The Hit Bible states that Mavis comes from the Sodor Ironworks.
The Farquhar Ironworks, right?
Yeah, the Farquhar Ironworks. Yeah, which makes sense because of her, stripes.
Oh, that's so weird.
Ari and Bert also have that, so I guess that's where they got it from.
Is there gonna be an Ironworks at Farquhar in this on this map?
Yes. That's the one where Stepney gets lost. I mean, there's gonna be multiple scrapyards in Sodor. Like, that's our thing. Like, there's the one at Farquhar.
Right. Okay.
There's a one at Pil Godred, which do you know about the Stepney lore that I have?
That's the rusty one, yeah.
Yeah, that's the rusty one. Bickerstown. I mean, Bickerstown. The more that I look at it, where Oliver was found at, doesn't look like a scrapyard to me. It looks like a goods depot.
Yeah, I don't think it is. I don't think it is a scrapyard. The only thing that makes it a scrapyard is when in season 4 they add it with the rusty stuff. But because you're putting that at Peel Godred, I don't think that's even a scrapyard. I think that's just the yards,
Exactly.
the diesel yards, as it were.
Yeah, the diesel yards. Now the concept art states that it is a scrapyard. I know, but it's weird because the scrapyard is at Brendam, at the Brendam set, and they actually built that portion into the set. Like, there's this sighting in Heroes where Gordon's at, where it's like, you must behave here, you're in the main line now. And then Bill and Ben say, actually, Gordon, we saw you, we thought this was the scrapyard. And it's all filled with scrap and shit. According to the concept art of that set, that is Oliver's scrapyard, or at least, meant to be. Like, I don't know what the fuck they meant by that.
What?
Yeah, it's like, I need to show you
No.
I need to show you these images.
I've never noticed that.
Yeah, it's like when I noticed it, I was like, oh my fucking god. It doesn't mean I'm gonna put the Oliver sets at Brendam, but
Okay, thank God. Wait.
But I am thinking of putting a scrapyard at Brendam.
The whole they did have the whole end of the line being Brendam for a while there.
You know what's even funnier?
I don't like that.
The Flying Kipper route from season 1. Henry crashes en route to Brendam.
Yeah. He's taking the fish from one harbor to another harbor.
A special place where
oh my god, it is.
Trains far away from my ass. Like,
it is the same place. Oh, that's terrible.
Wait. Okay, I'm looking at. Okay, I'm trying to find the specific concept art.
No, I found it. You can see it on my Discord stream if you look. But yeah, it's.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah,
my
you
god.
See what I mean? You can even see the warehouses in the back.
And you can even see the caterpillar crane and Oliver right there.
Exactly.
Why is he there?
Why is he there? I don't know. And funny enough, they did build a scrapyard there in that part of the set. It's in the final episodes. Not with Oliver, of course, but with
Yeah.
But it's like it is interesting to me that like that those sightings have a lot of shit like scrapyard on it, you know.
Oh
what
god,
I
there is
mean?
a lot of there is some scrap there. Oh. This sucks.
Yeah. You see what fucking shit we have to deal with?
Oh no, this is one thing I've never noticed, and this. Oh no.
You know, it's like I want to say like fuck the TV series. Like I hate the TV series now.
Yeah, honestly, the more that you actually like, if you don't have the railway series in mind at all, and you watch a TV series with just the TV series in mind, you start to realize how fucked everything is.
Exactly. I think that's part of the problem though. We keep defaulting to the railway
Gotta
series
admit though,
map.
this set is beautiful. I love
Oh,
this
yeah.
Harper set.
It's one of my favorite sets from the show. I gotta say. And it's yeah, it's such a beautiful set.
Though I do have to wonder why Gordon is taking the express from Brendam.
I mean, we gotta pretty much like make up with the fact that Brendam is mainline. It's like a branch line mainline situation. It's kind of like Kirk Ronan, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. I wonder if like in like season 5 lore or whatever, it goes Croven's Gate and then just wraps back around to Kirk Ronan.
I wouldn't be surprised at this point.
I would cry though.
I mean, let's be real though. Do we know that Oliver was found at Bickerstown? I mean, we always assume that that's the case because that's the only place where it makes sense, but it's never referred to as Bickerstown in the episode. It's just a faraway part of the island where only the diesels work. That can mean anything.
Yeah. But like
That's
where else would be the faraway part of the island that only the diesels? But like
in my opinion.
But like,
in my
you
humble
think of
opinion.
when it comes to like the other railway and the diesels, you think the mainland, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's part of the problem.
Wait, this could be Barrow.
I mean, could be. Yeah, it could be Barrow. But the problem is, you know how the TV series was always weird in this way? Everything is on Sodor. We don't see beyond Sodor, like at least like in the classic series. Like, for example, Toby's line is on Sodor, Stepney's line is on Sodor.
Mm-hmm.
They never mention, like, places like London. They just say the big city.
True.
Which, I'll be real, I'm starting to think maybe the big city is like Kildane or some shit. Like, which I don't think it is.
Oh, I hate
but
that
for
you're
the
right.
But for the sake of, because I really want to add like a shed, like at Kildane, I want to make it the special letter sheds. I'm not saying that I actually think that. I'm just saying that like I think it would be cool to add them there, Just as a what if,
Yeah, that's fair. I can get behind that.
And it's like, oh my god. Yeah, this is like the thing is like I think there for one I think there's a lot of maps that we haven't seen, like a lot of context that we don't know.
Oh, for sure.
That's for one. And for two, it's like I honestly think there's a season 7 map. I legit think that there must be like a season 7 map that how do you say, that was used sorta not really in the hit era.
Honestly, I think it's so weird because like I think the season I think the hit era map is based on the David Mitten map in some way, but not fully. There's so many things that line up with it, and but a couple things that don't, and it's just really weird.
Yeah, it's like they pick and choose, but it's like I mainly mean, for example, like the fact that they mention locations in the hit era, for example, like Abbey, Peel, Black Lock, Culster Road.
Yeah. No, for sure. Yeah.
I think it's like fair to say.
I think
like,
one of the
ASMR.
weirdest things.
Yeah.
I think one of the weirdest things about the hit era and nitrogen maps is that Thomas's branch line ends at Farmer McCall's farm.
Does it do that in that map? In this map?
On the 2010 map, which is the hit era map, Thomas's branch line goes up to Farquhar and then to Farmer McCall's farm. And then on the Nitrogen Studios map, it does the same.
Oh, okay. Well, this lines up with what I'm doing with that location actually. So because
good.
I pretty much put that location after the quarries. Like how there's a branch line from the quarries that go all the way to Arzelin.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing basically. Like it's there. Farmer McCall's farm is there, which it actually lines up with the episode, the Little Lamb episode.
Yeah, it gives it a reason for Toby's branch line, Tom's branch line to share the track.
Exactly. It's like because Duck goes up the line. Let's assume he passes Aylesbridge and then like he stops at Hackenbeck or something, and he can't go any further, so he can't use Thomas's line. But then Toby has to go all the long way around. And that's why he says, like, my old branch line runs up to there, sir, remember? Because, like, that's the only way to get there, but he has to go the long way around. And the old shitty, dilapidated line. And it's like, oh my god, that's another episode where that was a brain scratcher, honestly.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Like, holy shit, like, there's no normal episodes, honestly, in this show.
Yeah, it's all fucked.
It's all fucked. The Central Bridge. What is the Central Bridge?
The central bridge is... Let me just get the image up here. It's this.
Oh, okay. I mean, it's kind of a generic set, but okay.
I don't know. It's specifically marked for some reason.
It's like, it looks like any other hit era bridge to me, but
this one specifically, that's on the PGB.
oh, okay.
Yeah, this book is
I need to
really
get a copy of that
interesting.
book.
It's so...
It's like,
I
does
have
that
a friend who has a copy of it, and I've asked them to like get images of it, but they haven't gotten them for me yet. But
Does it have more images or
okay,
like more info?
one of the
Or is that it? Like, because I must have like more. I must have like more locations.
there's definitely more. I need to get a copy of it myself, or just get that friend to scan it. One of the things I think is really interesting is how it denotes the fishing village to be at Suttery. Right?
Yeah,
And
I hate that.
here's the funny thing about like that, what that means, right? If we go into the fishing village concept art, we can see that the church station is meant to be near the fishing village, right?
Yeah.
That would mean that this station is Suttery.
Oh my god. You're right. Like, that is Suttery. But they moved it. They moved it in the final episodes. Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, I think there's a workaround. And
True,
it's
but in the final
to-
episode, they go directly from the fishing village to this station.
Like, how would that work? Now, I have a good idea to what makes Suttery a thing in this. It's not gonna be this, but it's a similar idea, but not really. If you know what I mean? It's like This is fucked.
know, right?
Ducks branch line. Oh my god, that's Ducks branch line.
Yeah,
Everybody choose
Sandy. It's
from
called
two-
Sandy Beach, and then on the map, Sandy Beach is marked as Haltra right here.
So that's just Hull Truck Station. Well, okay. Man.
Yeah, that's officially Haltra.
Oh my god. Well, this can't get any worse, can it?
What else? What else is in here? I'm trying to remember what else is.
The Fisher Village. Wellsworth Vicarage Orchard is placed on the main line between Crosby and Wellsworth. That's bullshit. I refuse. No.
Yeah, it's marked right here between the two stations. Yeah.
Why? There's no reason.
I don't know, man.
The lighthouse and the beach.
Honestly, you could get away with like just the Henry and the flagpole set going there.
Honestly, yeah. I'd rather do that. The wharf is described to being at the top of Ducks branch of
Yeah.
Carlsberg, but it's marked near Normanby on the map. Okay, so this.
I don't think this is correct though, because in the text it does. I think that was a mistake in the book because on the map and the nitrogen map, the wharf is shown to be like Ballad Whale / Normanby around that area.
I see. Okay, your stream's quality's fucking crapped out. Wait.
Oh, sorry. Let me restream.
No, I don't think it's you. I think it's my internet. You see, my internet is really poopy.
Oh, is it still fucked?
No, let me see. It's not even showing. Wait. I think it's your internet. Not your internet. My internet. Well, I can watch the map in
Shit.
the.
All right. I'll just read off some of this stuff then.
Uh-huh.
Let's just see what else is interesting here. The Scottish Castle, Black Loch, and Misty Valley are located north of Peel Godred. The Tower Windmill is on the main line between Kildane and Kelsthorpe near Kellaby. The ruined castle is also on the main line west of Kelsthorpe. The station from Snow Engine is located near Kelsthorpe. Bluffs Cove is located on the Kirkronan branch near Rolf's Castle. Sodor Airport is on a separate branch line between Kelsthorpe and Crovan's Gate. And Henry's Tunnel is the one on the headland. I can't confirm these parts of information though, because I don't have the book.
Yeah, it's like. Someone should get a copy of that book. Well, your friend has it, but it's like he. I mean, the wiki is really bare. I mean, I'm
Actually, I'm gonna message that friend.
Wait, there's a Scottish castle and Black Loch?
Yeah. What's it called? Callan Castle. That's what it's called. Yeah.
Huh.
It's right. It's above Peel Godred.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
The Granite Quarry. Wellsworth. Dryah. There's a lighthouse there. Sudbury Fishing Village. I hate that with all my might. Normanby. Henry's Tunnel. Man, this is gonna be interesting, the way we map it out.
Yeah.
I have an idea. Let's
The
cancel
grounder
this
zone
project.
says without the fact that they're not on nitrogen. Oh.
What is it?
You first.
No, I was gonna say I have an idea. Let's cancel this project. Fuck this project. Like, let's cancel the iOS. No more iOS, guys. I refuse to work on this project any longer.
Well, damn. Guess it's over. Sorry, guys. I
It's
thought about the
over.
end of the iOS.
I learned about Sorry Fishing Village and I said, nah. I
I'm
have my
surprised you
limits.
hadn't heard about it previously.
No. Honestly, no. Like, this is news to me.
Yeah, I've known about this for a while now.
Doggo says, okay, no more need to map Misty Valley anymore. Doggo, you weren't even gonna do that. What do you mean? I've been asking you to do that shit for a year and you're like,
And then they come in, and then apparently I was too unrealistic by Miss Allcroft standards. And they come in and
Hold up, we know about what? Says Doggo.
they cut me out the whole thing. Like, and guess what? Like,
They cut you out of the whole thing?
yeah, no, like they didn't even rework my idea. They were like, they were some green loser, and apparently everyone loves him.
That happened to me too. They replaced him with some purple mauve-looking motherfucker. It looks so stupid. I was the better character.
what are you watching?
Oh, sorry, I didn't know if you heard that. That's... Oh yeah, that's going through my stream probably. It's a video that Special Trees was working on that I filmed some stuff for, so he was just showing me a clip from it.
Ah, nice. Ooh, we're getting a special preview? Wow. Damn. That's special.
Only if you ask nicely. What are we saying in the chat? I heard something about Saturday Fishing Village. Doesn't that hail from the book? Yeah, Doggo in the chat. The book that we're talking, yeah, that's from the Mar Journey with Thomas the Tank Engine, which was released in 2010. Which lines the locations of the book and the map that's included and all that kind of stuff line up with how the episodes are actually portrayed in a lot of the aspects, and so I'm pretty sure it's canon. Plus, the locations of it are further put in the exact same spots by the map used by the Nitrogen team, so it's pretty evident that it's based off of an internal map they used during the hit era. So, yeah, that's what the map we're talking about.
Can you believe it, Doggo?
Yes, thank you. No, existed. I'm not insane. Yeah.
Can you believe, Doggo, that the fucking granite quarry is the fucking quarry that Mavis, Bill, and Ben work at in the hit era? I don't.
Yeah, no, that's what we thought was Farquhar Quarry. That's at Maithwaite.
Well, there's a silver lining to this, is that... and it's
Forcing
that
Hugo to reroute his whole thing.
I mean, I don't know. I'm fucking with the idea that the junction that you mentioned from Bulgy, that's that's like on Ducks was the only place where it makes sense, like near in between Titmouth Holt and Titmouth. Although, like, what station would it be?
Yeah.
Like the thing is like I already have the special attraction station there. So it's like
Doggo mad in the chat. Fuck off, it's not. Fuck off.
Doggo, be nice. Be nice, Doggo. Doggo, you can't argue with reason. Well, you can, but I'd rather not.
It won't get you anywhere.
Won't get you anywhere. Just let the flow go. No, backwards. Let the flow in. Get in with the flow. And yeah. Okay, I think I'm gonna cap off the stream, cause I need to wake up early tomorrow. All right, everyone.
Fair enough.
All right, everyone. It was a fun stream.
Thank you for having me on.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you for joining. And making the iOS project more complicated. But it was fun. It was fun. By the way, it's like if you ever make assets, can you make the junction station? Okay, thanks.
It's not on my list because Benny made the building as part of like the signal box pack.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna head off then. Bye.
Alright, bye everyone. Alright, bye everyone.